You're in winter.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes, we're in winter.
I know. I totally accept the reverse part times of the day, but I forget you're in winter.
We're in winter.
Hey,
We're alive. Welcome in, everybody. This is the 30th episode of A Guard's Tale. This episode is called Life Magnet. I wonder why. In the background, you'll be hearing some Syrinscape, because Syrinscape does amazing audio for TTRPGs. You can use them online or you can use them at your tabletop on, say, a laptop or even your phone or tablet. They're not a sponsor. I just love what they can do and how much atmosphere it brings to a game. On top of that, we also have subscriptions. We have donations and things like that can help out our players by helping out the channel. Every $1 or per 100 bits that you donate to a specific person, they get a reroll, a hero point, so to speak. That reroll can be used for saving throws, skill checks, and attack rolls. Also, if that character is dying, they can use all of them up to stop them from dying. Sherain might be needing that soon. Again.
Maybe. Again, yeah.
Again.
Right.
If you subscribe to the channel, everybody gets 1 hero point, and if you gift subscribe, everybody gets 2. We had a subscription come in from, I'm going to get this wrong, Blacambo. I'm sorry for mispronouncing, but I tried. Thank you for the subscription. That happened as we're loading in. I can be really mean and say, no, it doesn't count. But I know how bad a situation everyone is right now, so we're going to give everybody 1 hero point. This will bring everybody up to 4, I believe. Because amazing Neurocroc brought everybody up to 3 last week.
That's it. 4.
So I believe everybody should be at 4 as an even playing field. Other than that, the other housekeeping thing is we have critical cards, the critical decks. We've got critical hits and critical fumbles. This is only for combat, and it's only for our natural 1s and natural 20s. In Pathfinder 2, you can do a critical on a +10 or a -10, but because they happen quite a bit, we're just restricting it to the natural 20, natural 1 attacks. So we also have a catch right now is that the deck resets at the rules cards, and we've got 4 cards left. When I usually do it, I draw 3 cards and have the players choose. In this circumstance, we're drawing 3 cards for the first one, and the last one is going to be a single card for the critical hit. So, BL Cambo, thank you. Brother Lady Cambo. Okay, no problem. Sorry for that. I see it all in one word, but yes. Cool.
Truly staggering to explain. That's a really easy way to get people to demand that you explain something.
It really is, but we'll refrain from that.
But we'll put that.
So yes, we have critical cards. We're about to reset on the critical hit deck. So after that first critical hit, we have a single card left, which is going to be the last card in the deck. And the choice is between 1 or 1. That's all we're going to have for that. The other Pathfinder 2 game also has that hanging over them. It's just they didn't actually do any critical hits or even fumbles last week.
What? No.
None
so
at
that
all.
means that we might.
That means that you might.
It alternates, you know.
Knowing our luck, the things trying to attack us will most likely.
True. It's really annoying that you guys have rerolls for those critical fumbles, though. I don't get those. That's how the system works, because these dungeons, these adventure paths are really dangerous. The threat is real in Pathfinder 2, which just makes it more exciting. And the more rerolls you have, the more risky you can do with some of your actions. Holly.
Yeah.
Alright.
And we haven't lost a character yet, so
Yet. But we did.
We have lost a character. Excuse me.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
How quickly they forget.
Yeah, all right.
I imagine that like Lolo is now full of rage and is just gonna go on a massacre spree through this dungeon.
Certainly
This
not
was
a
the-
ball of sunshine right now, I'll tell you that.
So with that, we'll start with Game Reaper. Would you like to do your introduction? And we'll move towards
Yeah.
Lola.
Hey everyone, I'm Game Reaper from Gathering of Nerds. Check us out. And I'm playing Ezarek, the Kobold Investigator and Wizard.
Holly people.
Hello, it's me, Polly, and I am here. I'm back, and I'm playing Sherain Alban, who is a rogue and a cop, and just all around good person. But I'm trapped in some kind of weird jail. And that's fine because I like to start every episode on the verge of some kind of death. Yeah.
Well, you're not trapped in the jail. It's pulling you into the jail.
Into the jail of doom.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
Hitokiri, Chibi.
Hi guys, and well done on pronouncing that, Karsh.
I've been practicing over the last year.
Hi guys, I'm Hitokiri Chibi, and you can find me here on Twitch as well as at Bespoke Character Creations. Today I shall be playing Tayla, our Catfolk cleric, who is going to try and reason with the doors that Sherain hasn't broken any laws yet, so she's not allowed to be arrested yet.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Someone's
Yes.
after me.
And Snoozy.
I'm a Snoozy playing Lolo, who has just lost my animal companion to a vicious, scum-sucking dirtbag of a roper that ate my beautiful farwing, my beautiful dire bat, and right now I'm kind of going through the motions of continuing through this dungeon and trying to help my party, but my heart's not completely in it, to be honest. We did kill the roper, but I wanted its body to take apart for trophies or to somehow do something truly horrible to just eat something equivalent to what the horrible, brutal, unnecessary death that it gave to my sweet farwing. But its body slipped into the crevasse, and on we go to some sort of magnet person sucker, and I am a ranger. And
You can clone
in case
guard.
you couldn't tell from my love of my animal companion, and I'm a rat folk in case you couldn't tell from my whiskers.
You can always climb down the crevasse, but it is a fair distance.
I was gonna say, like, some of the tentacles were on the bridge. If you wanted to do something like that, and Taylor's been like, dabbling in occult stuff, she could probably help you turn one of the tentacles into like a weird sort of voodoo doll thing of a roper.
Ooh. What if I turned like a zombie tentacle in my next animal companion? I guess that's not an animal. It was already not an animal to begin with, and then it got zombified. Yeah, it's probably not an animal.
And
Okay.
these are city guard talking about zombie animal, zombie tentacles.
Yeah.
Great.
No, we're here on a mission. Let's.
Here on a mission. You're also considering sending Marcus out, your pet rat, to go on a dating to try to recruit another animal companion. But again, I
kind of like
warn.
like a wingman to see if there might be some animal companion or animals out there that might be compatible to be my companion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really unfair because the creature that should have been my wingman was Farwing.
Yeah, my warning was just in the pre-show that there's no other natural animals in this location.
Yeah.
So if you want to send Marcus out into
No,
this
that's
dungeon,
it.
he's not going to go well.
No, I'm not
But in
sending
the
him off.
city, much better. Or the sewers.
Can you tame that swarm of ticks? Because they sounded OP.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
are.
allowing those ticks to be an animal companion. That tick swarm is like the second most dangerous thing you faced so far. And you
What
just
about
asked
if
them
I
to
just
let you through.
condensed a portion of the ticks? What if like they took a vote and some of them like chose to separate from the main tick swarm and come with me?
I would have to I'd have to really think about that one. But either way, we open our scene.
Okay.
We open our scene in what seems to be the vault. The vault of this temple, this old abandoned temple, this temple that no longer pays its dues to the city, which means that anything found here belongs to the city. Taxes are a bitch, and if you don't pay your taxes for hundreds of years, well, everything becomes owned by the city. So we finally found the vault that Sherain specifically has been searching for. On either side of this area, it's like a diamond area, and for a passageway between these two heavily reinforced doors, and on either side are strong bars, which from on the other side of those bars is an enclave with religious artifacts, coins, urns, a lot of shinies, a lot of very expensive things. Sherain nonchalantly just did the whole prison thing and ran her nightstick along the bars. But in doing so, her body was drawn to the bars themselves, pulled by a great magnetic force, but not a magnet of metals, but of life. As your body is pulled towards those bars, the bars are in the way. So thus, you're not being pulled towards the bars, you're being pulled past the bars and into the vault itself. But the bars are in the way, and well,
they're trying to pull me through the bars, like to squeeze my body.
Essentially, yes. Your body is being squeezed through metal bars, which
Wait a minute.
cause a great deal of damage.
Tayla, do you think you can stop the magic?
Ezarek, you are correct. I am capable of casting something known as Dispel Magic. And let me have a look.
So the good news is here, I have 26 hit points. And
Yes.
I'm still drained 2.
Okay.
So I believe it took 21 hit points at the end of last episode.
So I can target a spell effect. So I would like to target the spell effect that is pulling Sherain, because I don't know what the object is that's casting it. So I will target the effect.
What? Am I supposed to be seeing a map?
I'm doing slowly putting it together. Give me a moment.
Okay.
1 moment, please.
1 moment, please. Character dying. 1 moment, please. Okay, should be loading in now.
Health in critical state. Please help your companion.
Fun is mandatory.
Remember
AI
to
is
smile.
your friend.
Well, at least I will
there we
be
are.
riches if I get pulled through these bars.
Right. So when
Yes.
That'll be
But
worth
you're being pulled through metal bars with not much of a gap between them.
All right, so it
You'll be
is
thinner.
So it was triggered by just having an inanimate, non-living object that was held by a living person touch the bars.
It triggered the moment that Sherain touched the bars. So
Tayla's gonna grab her holy symbol, and then she's going to look towards Sherain and the bars that are pulling her in, and she's just gonna be like, Aristil, can you please stop the thing that's hurting Sherain?
Yeah.
And that's how she's gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
okay.
I always love this
So
era.
do your casting Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Yep. So I need to
The level-
succeed.
Counteract check is pretty much the same as your spell attack. So
Yeah. So I've got a DC here specifically for dispel magic.
Spell attack rolls.
And this was for the right or left. We wrote. Did you write that down on your sheet?
I remember it was the right one.
Right
okay.
bars. Sucked
Yeah.
into right bars.
Okay, so I've never actually done just a flat spell attack roll. So the big number on my sheet says 14. So is it a d20 plus 14?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just marked an arrow on the map for me to remember.
Oh, jeez.
I think I might re-roll. I think I could do better than a 3.
I wasn't going to ask, but...
Yeah.
Try that again.
I feel that this might not work.
She's like, as she's got casting this, she's like, oh, I forgot. And then she like puffs up her fur to like, maximize her spell potential. Because that's what she does. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
So
I'm
you're targeting specifically the effect on Sherain.
I reach out for the gold.
You throw whatever you can at it, all the forces you can at it, and Sherain just drops to the floor.
Holy.
No longer sucked onto the wall.
Oh, did you? Wow. Hey, thanks, Aristal.
Tayla's gonna look down at Sherain and just be like, I saved your life again.
Okay.
Now
Ezarek's,
right?
yeah.
What? By the way, you're gonna have to tell me more about this Aristal person, because I gotta say, you and Aristal have saved me a lot of times. I'm not a religious person, but I think I'm gonna look into it. In fact, I'm gonna put Aristal on my character sheet. I don't have a deity, but now I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's something to this shit after all.
You just converted somebody.
All right, here we go. I'm literally gonna put it on there.
Better than the pamphlet.
Pamphlets.
Yeah.
So the magic drops. You're now on the floor. You just didn't expect to be standing after that. But there's treasure on the other side.
How big are the gaps between the bars? Specifically in terms of Marcus girths.
Marcus would still be a tight fit and might touch.
Okay. Yeah, that's why Ezarek's casting Detect Magic.
There's a lot of magic here.
Okay. Okay.
Not just here, but there's a lot of magic.
Okay. Tayla, do you think you can have a look at the bars, see if
most schools are radiated.
Yeah.
In the area.
Have a look at the bars, see if there's see if the magic is still on them.
Yeah, that was hold on. Was that one of my cantrips? I can't remember.
I think that's Read Aura.
Yeah, Read Aura to specifically.
Yes, that's the one I didn't add onto my spell sheet. Give me one second.
Because that was the one we mentioned last week, which was really useful to have on your spell sheet.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the difference between this and Detect Magic? And it's like, oh right, it really is different.
Yeah. So Detect Magic in Pathfinder 2 is everything in the area, 30 feet. But you don't get specifics. Read Aura is specifically something.
I will look at the bars first.
Which side?
I will look at the ones, well, I'll go for the left because we kind of dispelled something to the right. So I'll look at the ones to the left.
Looking at the bars specifically, you don't get any magic emanations from them.
Not from the bars. If I look at I'll focus on it. Since it seemed like Sherain was being pulled further past the bars, can I look at the far wall specifically? Is there anything like a relief on the wall with like maybe a suspicious looking gem?
Ezarek's going to grab out a copper coin and just flick it to the bars on the left. Trying to make sure
the bars.
Yep. And it falls to the ground?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that didn't work.
If you're unlucky, it falls inside, but Otherwise, it just falls onto the ground.
Okay.
There's spiders around. Can Marcus just
The Taylor's looking a
delicately
bit further.
catch a spider?
So
Just a
Taylor's.
random
I'm going to
spider?
do a secret perception for Taylor because you're looking a bit further for anything hidden. You do start at the back, behind what seems to be some of the treasures, some of the urns. You see the faint etchings of looks like magical writing
Oh.
On the wall?
on the wall.
Is this
It's hard
both
to
walls?
see because it's got things blocking.
Both sides?
Well, that was only on one side.
Oh, Ezarek, you're studying to be a wizard? Look, aren't those like magical woo-woo lines?
Okay. Having a look at the I'm guessing carvings in the wall. Does it look like carvings for a spell or something?
Yes, but
Okay.
again, because it's blocked, it's hard to really
I can't see the
exactly.
I can't see the whole picture, but looking at the wall on the opposite side, is there similar carvings?
And similar blockings.
Okay. All right.
So you can't see anything.
Are these just can we tell if these are just symbolic carvings or a language, a written language, even if it's not one that any of us recognizes?
Having a look, you and with the new magical training that our lizard wizard has taken upon himself, it's certainly it's a magical spell,
Yeah.
a magical
Okay.
effect that is imbued into those sides.
Would I know if damaging the carving would break the spell?
Sorry, what would?
Damaging the carving into the walls, would I know if that would break the spell completely?
Damaging probably wouldn't break the spell, but you think that if you were close enough, you might be able to deactivate what seems to be seems to be a panel.
Okay. The problem is we can't get close to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Taylor, do you think you can sense if there's still magic on these panels?
Okay, so I'll switch from focusing on the left because we've already started doing stuff to the on the right. So on the right wall panel, I'll do read aura again.
Read all again now on the panel. The panel's now activated again.
It's on again.
Oh. Doesn't this okay,
I targeted the effect. So I think I broke the link, but I didn't because I didn't know that was what was making the
yeah, that's right. Wait, how?
I can cast Dispel Magic probably 2 more times.
Yeah, and if you cast it on the panel, it should, and you succeed, it should be deactivated for 10 minutes.
Hey, will you just let me know when I can get all the stuff out of there? I'm gonna stay here, but do let me know, right?
I'm just imagining Sherain on the floor going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bars aren't that. The gap is pretty thin if Marcus can't squeeze through.
Is this a panel that just needs to be
could squeeze through? He could squeeze through. It's just more of a case of there's a risk of touching, and it really hurt Sherain.
Mm.
Right.
You don't think that Marcus is that healthy?
Okay.
He's more fragile.
All right.
No,
so
what if we cut the link that allows the bars to do the pulling on anything they touch, just the same as we did it before, and then Marcus can easily squeeze through, and then he can go explore the runes. He might even be able to knock over some stuff to show them to us if it's light.
Yeah.
You can like maybe like climb up on the panel and see what that looks like.
Yeah, if we get him to squeeze through, we might be able to um, deactivate it
Does he have a thievery
entirely.
check?
What is the floor like? What is the floor situation? Is it
Yeah.
worked stone? Can
They're
we
raised
dig?
up a little bit, and they're like it's all worked stone. It's all yeah, solid.
Does anyone have a pick? Should we
Oh.
try and dig under, like for a little tunnel for Marcus?
Oh, that's adorable.
That'll take us quite a while, and we don't have equipment for that.
Or what I can do is, and she'll just like point at the floor, and then she's going to use. Oh, did I not write it down? Again? That cantrip where she like makes a sigil, and she'll put the Edge Watch Guard sigil on the floor, like we're claiming this for us.
Yeah. Okay, so
Edge Watch Guard.
yeah, I'm just going to have a look around, see if there's any way to bypass the bars and stuff, and just to open it up or anything.
I would also be willing to just put my hands, like squeeze him through with my hands on either side. So if the effect went off, it would get me.
No.
And he'd be through. But I have more health than him, and I can recover. And then he'd be through. I just don't know how much information we need about it, like to adequately. A panel sounds to me like a thing that is more physically engaged with rather than magically or spiritually.
As the GM, I can give you the hint that it's a thievery check.
Yeah.
Okay.
To disable.
Like
most traps are going to be a thievery check.
Oh, did you hear that? I heard that. This is my wheelhouse. What do you want me to do?
We're trying to figure out how to get you in there first.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking, you know what? Me and my dagger were a little bit hurt, but I might be doing it.
Okay, so
what if Marcus went through and you guided him into how to pick a lock?
That won't work.
No, I had to go to road school for a long time.
Yeah, so Tayla, when you looked at these panels, what school of magic did you sense?
I've got no school of magic here, so I can't really say. I'm sorry, as the GM.
Right.
Oh.
It doesn't tell me.
It sounded like a gravity sort of spell because it was like pulling. So maybe is that
transmutation?
There you go. Thank you.
Right.
I'm trying to quickly search. So it's like there's nothing that's mentioned.
Right.
Oh, Sherain, did you want me to like treat your wounds or anything while we're like trying to nut this one out?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Or have you already stabbed yourself?
No, I haven't done that yet because you and me, we believe in the one true God, Aristotle, and so I'm down with it. Everybody else, why?
So you're not going to stab yourself under the ribcage and just like use it to pull your ribcage out from being crushed?
Yeah, that's right. And then try to pound it back into place. No way, this Aristotle got this. I put my faith in Aristotle.
While this is going on, I'm just going to have a look at the treasure inside and see if there's anything that might be useful. Just see if there is just anything that I recognize as being particularly useful in any way.
So recognition as in what check are you looking to do?
I don't know. Just trying to appraise stuff. So
Monetarily, there's quite a fair bit there, but there's
Yeah.
some weird items in there as well.
yeah, I'm trying to see if I
Out
can
of place.
recognize anything as potentially being magical and stuff.
I see that's the difference. That would be an arcana.
Yeah.
No, you're not great at, but we'll deal with that.
I'm pretty good at Arcana.
Sherain gets 32
Okay,
HP.
no, you are better at arcana. I was thinking other game with our spellcaster doesn't have much arcana at all. But again, first level, second actually. One thing that stands out. Well, there's a few items which do stand out. There seems to be. Can't bring that.
Damage.
Let's see. There's a blackened iron cube, which seems to be out of place amongst everything else there.
Okay.
There also seems to be a silver chain, which again seems out of place.
Okay.
The last one which is also out of place, just because those two items look quite fine. This is almost a hempen, like a ring of hemp, and some like some just cheap beads on it.
Okay. All right.
It really looks out of place compared to all the finery and the gold and the silvers and the coins, the
Yeah.
decorations.
So once Tayla finishes healing up Sherain, Ezarek's just going to point to those three objects and go, okay, do you think you can have a look at those three?
Tayla is going to look towards them, and her eyes are going to widen, and then her pupils will go like, big cat eye thing, and she's like focusing on them really hard, and then she'll do read aura.
On all those three?
Yeah. Laser eyes.
Laser eyes. Divination from the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Evocation from the cube. And I believe the last one, which I didn't have up, is evocation.
Okay. All right. Okay. How long?
Wait, what was the ring again? The hemp
Evocation.
evocation as well.
Okay.
Yeah, string of hemp tied together in a ring with some cheap jewelry on it, cheap beads.
Okay.
Does none of us have, I feel like I've seen some wizards do it before, where they can like summon a ghostly hand that just does things for them.
Oh,
None
I
of
can
us
do
have-
that.
Seems like something I'd want to learn, actually.
Does anyone have mage?
Yeah, I do. So I can. I think. Ezarek will cast Mage Hand to move these objects closer. Do they look like they will be able to fit through the bars?
The cube, no.
Okay. Yeah, I could get everything except for the cube.
And I look up and I'm like, holy crap, I've been using my regular hands like a sucker this whole time.
Sherain trying to conjure a magic hand now.
Yeah.
Like, why does everyone else do this?
So I try to copy whatever words that
Can a mage hand unlock? Pick a lock?
On.
Technically,
No, like
yes.
legitimately
But
can
the
it?
owner needs to be able to manipulate the device.
Yeah, because my mage hand comes from a ring I have on, which I could easily hand over to Sherain.
Oh,
Give me that ring. I'll take it. I'll give it right back to you. I promise.
And the only reason why I know this is because there is a specific location which has that in this dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It has what?
Which it says all the players can use something like a mage hand to try it. Yeah, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
does the ring require attunement?
Let's see.
No.
No, you don't have attunement in the classic sense of the. Don't have
Yeah,
attunement
they
in the
do.
D&D 5th edition. It says.
Yeah, they do have something else. What is it called? Investment.
Investment, yeah, which doesn't take
hand
anywhere
of the
near as long.
mage.
Yeah,
You
it
look
takes.
and
Um,
invested magical
uh,
on
You
page.
can do it.
yeah, it
Six
only
blood.
takes one action to invest an item.
Oh,
It's a mummified elf hand. Oh, I think it's a necklace on a golden chain. 2 actions, command, and
So,
vision.
for those that have just come in, our party is in a small little area where they're in a small hallway between 2 vaults. They found out if you touch the bars to the vaults, you get sucked in, as in an extreme force of gravity pulls you towards the goodness. But unfortunately, there's bars in the way, so you get pulled through the bars, causing crushing damage. So they're
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to get to the panels inside the vault to then disable said
All right.
crushing damage.
Yeah. I'll see if I can do the left one, and Ezarek will see if he can use Mage Hand to try and disarm the one on the left.
this should be a competition. Sherain, you're doing the one on the right, and Ezarek's doing the one on the left. Let's see who can do this first and receive Aristo's blessing.
Okay.
So can I have that ring then? You know what we're talking about?
Is Lolo gonna share the ring or? Oh, what?
Oh yeah, that I guess I think it's a necklace. So I hand the necklace over.
So Ezarek starts the ghostly hand moves through the bars without any issue. You have to move some of the items across out of the way of the back panel. It's underneath the back panel, like you actually have to open it up.
Okay.
Which is inside. There's a strange mechanism, partially magical, but it's also functional. So we need to do a disarm trap, please.
All right. Thievery.
Thievery.
Oh.
Would you like to
Yeah.
reroll?
Yeah. I'll use one of my points for that.
21.
Not much better.
Still
Not
over.
enough.
At least it's over 20.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Sherain, it's your time to shine.
Right. Okay, so nothing bad happened. So
Nothing bad happened.
Yep. I'll just keep trying.
Sherain, would you like to do a thievery check?
I sure would. So
Are
I
you
have
going to the other side? You're going to the right-hand side. You have to
Yeah.
move things around with your ghostly hand to access the rear panel.
Oh, I imagine that this is the first time Sherain's using Mage Hand. It's sort of like moving objects out of the way. It's like using one of those claw machines in the arcade and like just getting used to it.
Oh, I overshot it. Oh, okay, where's my left corner? All right, so here we go. Yeah.
With a bit of practice, and it will take probably practice if it is the first time you've used Major Hand. And you open up, you move things away less carefully, I'm sure. Not to break them, but
He's gonna grab things, right? Give me
less
that
finesse.
back.
Yeah.
And once the panel is opened at 3,
It's this stupid hand. It doesn't work.
would you like to reroll?
Yes, I would. Well, I
Yeah.
would. There we go.
I love the fact that our players are re-rolling checks which
Yeah, I'm just
have no meaning. They can just roll again later.
Yeah, I'm
But
just
they're-
yeah, I'm
reroll.
just worried about crit failing.
Go home.
True. Quit failing. So you think you figured out what's what, and you think you've deactivated the panel.
Yeah.
You think
Right. So
There's a thing.
yeah. I'm going
Well,
to do my continued attempt. Okay.
Do you want me
So,
to help you with that, buddy?
Polly, what are you doing?
I go in and I jump like Scrooge McDuck style into
No,
all the
No,
rich.
no, no,
What do you
no,
mean
the
you
bars
go
are still
in?
there.
There's still bars.
Oh, I thought I turned it
No,
off.
I'll before Sherain tries to do anything after like panel shenanigans, I will use read aura to check if the magic is gone from the panel.
Yes. The bars didn't move. The bars are still there. You just think
Yeah.
you deactivated the trap.
I just picture Sherain trying to jump headfirst into the bars.
I'm thinking the same.
Oh, that was just you. Okay.
I swim
she's
around.
so sure that the gold will be there. She's not even looking.
She thinks the mage
Finally,
hand is the mage Sherain, so she can go through the bars now. That's it.
okay. So what? Now there's just bars.
The
There's
aura
no
has
bars?
gone. Well,
No prison can hold me.
the aura is still there, but it seems to be like not present at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's not active-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Meanwhile, on the
Ezarek,
other side, he says, "Oh, come on."
Sherain's done this one. Let's focus on this one. How do we get past the bars?
All right. Okay, so I
Yeah.
look around for whatever lock pick or I just
There's no lock.
Use the mage hand to gently knock away the stuff that's blocking the magical thing on the back.
What? That's
Why are
already
you-
been done.
It is?
Yeah.
So
But-
Sherain's
I thought the panel was a different thing than the writing on the wall.
The panel has the writings on the panel, but you open up the panel, which has like a mechanical disable section. It's a weird thing.
Okay, I
It's a
thought they
magical
were two
trap,
different.
but yeah,
Oh, okay.
this is my interpretation of it. It's
Alright.
written
Does
strangely.
anyone have acid?
But yes, the bars are still there. The bars were quite solid. Quite
Yeah, but I
thick.
just
Well-
I've got one tab.
Yeah. I do, but you're not going to like it. It's not exactly useful when trying to bring people in alive. So,
What?
I don't have acid, but I do have these mushrooms.
I also still have that vial of slipperiness salve that you gave me, Ezarek. I wonder.
See, 3.
alright.
Oh, I have
Goals.
non-flammable grease.
Okay, hold on. Ezarek's just going to turn around. Okay, well, you're dealing with the other side, Sherain. I'll see if I can get rid of these bars. So, everyone out of the way. This is a bit messy. And,
Oh!
Kobold breath.
yeah,
What?
I...
Oh,
Acid damage, sick. Holy cow.
oh!
Wow. Why didn't you have to use that before?
Oh, that's why
Just
you
It's-
make sure none of it gets on the treasure.
Yeah, it's not exactly useful. It's... Yeah, I'm trying to carefully... Ezarek's trying to carefully aim it and just...
Aim it at the bar at the far end so it sort of hits that bar and then the wall.
Can you like?
You kobold.
I just imagined. Can you instead of making it a breath, can you just make it like kobold drool and just like?
So
Just lick the
start
bar.
breathing at everyone. Lolo comes up behind you and just grabs your head and aims it only at one bar. So you're not hitting the treasure.
Yeah, Ezarek's
Yeah.
carefully...
aim.
Yeah, just trying to stay at, the edge and only aim at the bars.
If you're gonna
Yeah.
hurl into this.
I spit on the bars on my side. See if that works.
Careful,
So
the...
you spit acid at the bars, dealing acid damage. How much damage is it? It's first level,
44.
44. Okay. So deal the damage.
Alright.
Ooh.
Dealing 13 points of damage to one single bar at the end. We'll just put a dot on one bar as the one you attack. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
So one bar here
How's it
is
look?
the one you attack.
All right.
And it's a red?
I'm just putting a dot there so I know which one you attack.
All right.
Oh. I was hoping it would have like an aura like of health, like other stuff.
I'm just putting a dot, that's all.
Okay.
So you
Oh.
attack the bar. It still looks functional. It looks weakened though. You'd need to hit it to get through the rest.
Okay.
Was Ezarek doing that to the left or the right side?
The right side, which was the one that was disarmed.
Okay, I did the wrong one. Okay, give me a moment.
All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we've all got blunt weapons. If it's like slightly damaged and a little bit more fragile because of the acid, maybe we all just wail on it.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get looking.
You can do that.
If we take out how many bars would we need to take out before we can squeeze through?
I assume just one for small size people like you and me.
Well, considering
both you and-
Marcus has to squeeze through 2 bars.
Yeah. 2 bars is what I was going to say.
2 bars?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the smaller members of the party, 2 bars.
Okay.
I also check while he's acid breathing. Can I look on the side walls closest to the bars and see if there's anything like a panel that looks like it would raise the bars? Like, is there nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know why don't know how they've done it, but this looks like it's been made to contain it. There's no opening.
With
there's
no
no
access.
door.
Okay.
There's no access. Once it's been made, there's no way of putting it. No way of putting things in or taking things out.
Well, this is
Yeah.
why they weren't able to pay their dues. They couldn't
Well-
actually access their money.
Yeah. So once the breath is recharged, Ezarek's going to go to the next bar.
So,
Yeah, I was going to say you can use that every 1d4 rounds, so we just have to wait.
Yeah.
Right?
so I can't believe I'm saying this, right? And you should really put me down after I say this, but I'm gonna tell you, like, it seems like there's a lot of effort into making sure nobody gets through these bars. Like, what do you think they're trying to keep in there?
Treasure.
Yeah. Well,
No, because if that were true, they'd be openable, right? Something's supposed to go in there and stay in there.
Well,
You know what?
Ezra,
I can't believe I'm
it's-
saying this. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet.
he scanned for magic before, and there was a lot of magic, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't know of any vaults that don't open. that have-
We're not going to use anything until we know absolutely what it is.
Yeah. Anything
You
that's
start
behind the
feeling-
bars.
Just as you're about to do your second attempt, your second breath on the bars, you start feeling a coldness
Yeah, see, what are you gonna do? We
Okay.
just
and an
Ah.
illness, an
You
unease.
jinxed it.
As Sherain is saying, but what are they keeping in?
yeah, like what vault with great stuff doesn't open? Like, seriously.
There seems to be something dark in the area, something
Yeah.
not right.
Okay.
Do a will save? Yes, please.
I was going to say, I did have that whole thing where I created a talisman against haunts.
Everybody will say.
Everybody
will
do
say
a will save, please.
Okay.
yes. Because
Is
I
that
saw it
enough?
coming. No, hope so.
All right.
It might not be. I mean, who knows?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sick. 33.
So, because you've saw it coming, I would have given you a extra for that because you were talking about that. And Lolo saves, and Tayla saves, and Ezarek, you feel there's something not right. You feel a great sense of dread.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
As much as I want whatever's in there, I don't know. I've never seen a vault like this that you can't open.
Okay.
That's just called generalized anxiety disorder, man. Like,
What?
Like,
Take these pills.
there's no doom. You just gotta do some breathing exercises.
Okay, yeah, that was a weird echo. Anyway, so can I tell where this feeling is coming from?
Well, from the right-hand side, from somewhere that side.
Yeah.
You don't know how close it is, or you just there's like after that was mentioned of like what are they keeping in? Something is just hits you with a great sense of dread and unease, almost
I imagine
fear.
Tayla's fur just kind of like did the whole puffing up thing, and she got startled, and she's like, "Ooh, Sherain, don't do that. It's like when you say scary stories, and it just makes you have that shiver down your spine." Ugh.
I'm sorry. I was just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sure it's. I'm sure it's fine. I mean.
Did you get that shiver too? I got a shiver. Ugh.
I mean. I don't know. I don't know. I've been drinking.
It's interesting to me that nobody got no shivers when we were dismantling the panel or burning acid on the bars. The only time people got shivers was when we started talking about, oh, what if there's some monstrous beast in here, you know?
I think it's a testament to Sherain's ability to tell ghost stories.
On
Or it could be a testament to there's some sort of enchantment that like enhances your fear or manifests your fear. Like,
Okay, so this bastard thing, it's hiding among magic items, so detect magic won't sense it. It's probably invisible, so read aura won't work. So,
I mean, I can cast see invisibility, but I could only cast it once.
yeah, the last time we thought something was invisible, it turns out it was just hiding on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
True.
Alright, do I hear the nightmare outside? Okay. That answers that.
Yeah.
what was that?
No, it's nothing.
As Tayla, you look down. There's smoke at your feet.
What?
Oh, at the
You
bottom.
can distinctly smell.
At the other door.
You can distinctly smell sulfur.
She is going to wave her arms really quickly and then to point at the door right beside her. Just
Yeah, Ezarek is just gonna.
Sulfur.
it's just something really stuff.
That's never a good sign. Sulfur never means anything good. I saw this one play once. It was called Super.
Ezarek's just going.
Oh, sorry.
Do I remember if the doors open inwards or outwards?
You can't remember. And at this point in time, you have no idea. You cannot remember. You're just.
You're right next to the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door to the south.
The door to the south and door to the north.
Do we see hinges?
There are hinges, and they go inwards.
So that means it opens in.
It opens in, yes.
I am okay. Boom! No. The door smashes open.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, let's wait for it to leave.
Your fear subsides after a while.
Okay.
Whoa.
That ill ease subsides.
So was it from that?
Okay. Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. That was just a coincidence. It was from the nightmare, naturally.
Okay. Well, my point still stands. But let's get in this vault anyway. What the hell?
Yeah. All right. So,
Pull out my flask and drink a drink.
okay.
Oh, dear.
Ezarek's going to finish with the second bar.
So you keep aciding, now you've got 2 bars essentially acided up.
Yep.
I'm assuming you then just take a
Yep.
hammer or take something to break the
Yeah. All
rest
right.
through. The hitting is actually the hard part. Like, it's not easy to get through it, but you've weakened it enough to at least get to the state where you can do that. You get through, like the 2 smaller creatures can squeeze through.
Yeah. All right.
Because you do have the ability to squeeze faster.
Alright.
I'll give you that.
Yes. I can squeeze quite.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
That's one side though.
yeah. All right. Sherain, if you, Lolo and I will try and identify anything in. Have a look at everything in here and take account of it. Can you get started on the trap to the left?
Yeah, I'm all over that. So I bust out the mage hand again.
Yeah.
Is there like an obvious panel or something? Do I have to push things out of the way?
You have to, like, it's already moved out of the way. And then there's a panel which you then have to disarm the back of it.
All right, I'm all over it.
Activating.
Don't you worry, everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh, that didn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
All right, I'm gonna have to re-roll. I'm gonna have to try this again.
Are you,
Okay,
are you re-rolling, or are you just re-rolling?
No, I'll wait. Oh wait. It's not wasting one of my hero points this time.
Because you
Tayla-
both did the first time.
I know. Well, I wanted to do a good job.
You want to win the competition.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I
thank
did.
you,
I wanted-
Taylor, for making the competition. Got them to spend
Right.
hero points.
I was like,
Tayla
oh,
will, well, after the first attempt, Tayla will use Read Aura, and she's like, no, that didn't work, Sherain, you have to try again.
okay.
So I'll keep checking after her attempts to make sure it gets dispelled.
Should I try again?
Try again.
Okay. No, huh? Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, I'm working on it. I love. Like I sort of
Yeah,
pushed.
take one.
I sort of went to just the right of the panel. I'm like, this is weird. It's not my hand, but it is my hand. It's free.
Okay.
I like finger everybody. I like joke around, give everybody the finger. Hey, look at this.
Oh,
Can I get a reflex, please?
Shireen, always fingering everybody.
Did
From Sherain?
That
You
doesn't-
come close to almost touching the bars as you turn around to
Oh.
give people the finger.
Whoa. Well, that was worth a joke. Okay. Fine. All right. Do I get another crack at this thing?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Ah,
This time, I think I got
This time
it.
you deactivate it.
And
The
I give
check
everybody
is
thumbs
made
up,
and
big hand.
all right.
an invisible
please don't
thumbs
give
up.
Sherain mage hand again. Or any illusion spells, because it's all going to be made for evil, or
I'm good.
comedy, or rudeness, or insult.
Yeah.
Especially around
I'm
authority.
couth, that's all.
Especially around authority.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've activated both sides. We'll go back to Ezarek. Ezarek and Lolo, you scamper through the gap, and you start going through things. There's a lot of ornamental things here: incense holders, candelabras, lamps, lanterns, like gold, highly decorated things like that. I mean, they're rare. They'll get a little bit of money, but they're just a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of old coins, like coins of the faces of Araden's first saints, like Sacramento coins and things like that. To the right buyer, you'd probably get some money for that, but it'll take time to
Yeah.
get the right amount of money for that.
I think.
Hard to pass on quickly.
Yeah. I think our best bet is to get anything magical out of here and just
Maybe just some loose coins in the pockets.
But they're not like normal coins you'd spend in the market. They're ornamental coins. They're like they're not
Can I
spendables. They're
I see
collectibles.
them like arcade coins.
They're collectible.
Sale.
But getting the right price for that would take a long time.
Yeah.
Because
But
you need
yeah.
to find someone that would collect such things.
Let's get the 3 magical items and come back for the rest later.
What are the
Well-
3 magical items?
Oh,
Can I have someone roll a D6, please?
What?
A D6.
D6? All right.
Yeah.
is there any art that's worthwhile? Anything I can use my art
Okay.
lore?
So
for?
that chain is actually on the other side.
Okay. The chain.
Yeah.
On the left.
It
Yeah,
fits through
the hemp necklace is on the side that you're in. The cube's
Okay.
on the side that you're in.
Okay.
The chain's on the other side.
The chain can fit through the bars, right?
With Mage Hand.
Yes.
Okay. Ezarek's just going to cast a Mage Hand and bring it through the bars.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
do it.
And as you do that, you're dragging the chain through the bars and whatnot. It's all safe. Everything's good. You notice that there's some other things in there which don't seem to fit. Looks like feathers.
Feathers.
Feathers?
Okay.
Pile?
I mentioned them last time.
Okay. Tayla, do you think? Have a
Oh,
look at
feathers?
those feathers.
Sorry, could you describe them again?
They look like a feather. They look like a feather which has somehow withstood this withstood time.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a single feather.
Oh, hold on,
Sure.
I'm trying to find it. Oh no, this is what. Wrong thing. It's a small stone, polished stone, with a feather inside.
With a feather inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah, that's probably magical. See, can you have a look at it, see if it actually is?
When you have a
Tayla
look,
turns around from helping Sherain. Eyes go shing, and she does read aura.
transmutation on both
Cool.
of them.
Okay, so there's 2. Can they fit through the bars?
Yeah, they're small
Alright.
enough to fit through the bars.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it's 2.
So, yeah. 2 of the same thing?
Yep.
Okay. Well, if we have 4 different kinds of magic items, 10 minutes to identify each, and both Ezarek and Tayla can do that. So, do you guys feel safer waiting 20 minutes as we try and identify them?
I mean, I feel like I could move
think
those
so.
collectible coins if we got them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I'll grab the most small and fancy looking things in that 20 minutes.
What
You know?
is?
So Lolo's inside grabbing them. Ezarek, where are you? Are you inside?
Ezarek will just
In the hallway.
sit in the hallway.
Is it a spell that you use for that? Is it identify or?
You
Knowledge.
Or
you
Arcana
use a
checks.
combination of detect magic and recall knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Sherain, are you hitting down the other bars to get into the other loot side?
Yeah. I got my hand. Well, I got my hand out. It's grabbing coins.
So you're not trying to
I
break
might be
down the bars.
taking
You're
a-
just grabbing
No,
small.
I'm just gonna get coins.
Okay.
I've just got like a flat piece of like metal from inside there, and I'm just sort of like shoveling everything
Here, dude, that's why I
towards
started-
the bars. You know,
Cool.
all
As you're
the
doing
loose
that,
coins.
as you're doing that, and the 2 boffins are there trying to identify these little objects and trying to.
I like your style.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So
get
that's
my
kind of what's happening
magic. Okay, all right.
And as that is happening, Lolo, you're flown across the room
Ooh,
into the
no.
corner, into that panel, as the trap has reset itself.
We get what?
The trap has reset itself, and you're flown across there into the panel.
What'd you do? I say.
No,
What?
I'm not touching the bars. I'm scooping stuff so it goes
doesn't
towards
seem
the
to have
bar.
disarmed completely.
It doesn't disarm. It just resets.
I know, but neither me nor the thing I'm holding.
You don't have to touch the
You're in
bars.
there.
You just need to be at
Listen,
the
I'm
bars
just the
or
one-
further. You need to
The
be
one
close enough to the panel.
responsible for the bars being touched.
Yeah.
That's thrown across the room.
Snoozy, this case, if you're in there,
Yeah. If you're
Doesn't
at
matter
the
the
bars or further.
in.
All right.
That's why I was asking specifically if you're in there or not. I love the scooping. I love that image. But
Oh,
you didn't
yeah.
know that, but you didn't know that the trap does reset.
All right. Well, I got some scooping in before the trap reset,
Oh, yeah.
right?
But you take
Okay.
21 points of damage as you get flung instantly from the side of the room. What are people doing?
Okay. Sherain, you still haven't given back that thing, so
What?
Ezarek,
My hand.
just
How
going
about I
to
do it this way? You're flung to the other side of the room,
Uh-oh.
and we'll have a turn order.
all right.
What's that? That's nothing. No problem.
All right. So I'm guessing perception.
Yeah, I'll just go.
No. For Ezarek, you are detecting stuff.
All right. So Arcana.
And so is Tayla.
All right.
I'll go first. Thank you very much. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do first.
There you go. So can I get a looting maybe, or a perception, or whatever you think Lolo would be doing?
Generally, if you're caught unawares, it's just your perception to notice that something's going on.
Does Lolo notice that they got slammed into a wall?
Well, I think you would when you hit the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you usually use whatever it is that would cause you that like the attack you from. So if you were
Do I
negotiating,
just hit perceive? Or...
Yeah. Well, I think perception for your initiative would be.
oh, yeah.
In the drop down next to initiative, it should say like a skill name, so it's
Yeah,
usually default
that's
perception. So then
Yeah.
you just hit initiative.
Okay.
All right.
I like the 17s we all rolled.
Oh my god.
Who are we missing?
Sherain?
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't click on the thing, so I rolled the 33.
33. Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to click again so you can have an entry for me?
I
I'll just
can
do
just
it.
do that.
Oh, all right, I screwed. I just did it twice.
Okay, so you react first. Sherain reacts first as you hear the essentially artifacts and gold and treasure being flung about as Lulu is being thrown through them into the corner of the room.
This is just one time being thrown, right?
Just once, but there's an initiative order for a reason.
Thank God it's not me this time. I'll save you. Is that what you're supposed to say when you're not the one? That's
Not the one doing something stupid,
Yeah,
trying to
right,
grab
yeah.
it.
And then after you save them, you go, I saved your life.
It's true. It's true, right? Oh, I can't wait to say that. That feels so, that makes you feel so small when you hear that. I want to use that.
So these two bars over here are the ones that are being removed down the bottom.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I'm not,
So
You're right.
I'm not
what are you doing,
dying.
Sherain?
Okay. I mean, what do I see? Nothing.
You see Lolo being thrown across the room, and essentially sucked onto that wall, onto
Yeah.
the panel itself.
Are you okay?
I,
Yoink! Ugh.
I mean, I'm going to delay. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, delay.
Delay.
Lolo. Or whoever wants to go first out of everybody 17.
Alright, I guess Ezarek will try and use Mage Hand to disarm the panel again.
Do Mage Hand to disarm the panel.
Alright, so
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm so slow.
There's a little bit of an issue with. I was going to say there's a little bit of an issue with Lolo kind of blocking the panel.
yeah. Just,
Because of that, you're trying. The Mage Hand is trying to fit in. You know where it is, but with Lolo's body is actually covering where you need
Yeah.
to be. Normally that would have been a success.
Okay, I'm going to undelay and do the same thing.
Can I like
Oh,
curl into a little ball while still
Yeah.
being tucked against the wall? Ugh.
I think Sherain just said she's underlaying.
My turn. My turn. Here we go.
So we're all at 17.
Wait, I can do that. I can try. Here we go.
Hey, Wacky Tabaxi. Welcome.
Okay. Hey, what's up? It's AJ. Okay, I'm going to use a reroll.
You're going to use a reroll? Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
So at the moment, our players are in a vault, looting, and then the trap is reset. And the trap is a life magnet. The life magnet has pulled our Yosoki into the wall, covering the panel, which is how you disarm it. And you have now disarmed the trap again.
This
Hey,
dang wall just sensed my joie de vivre.
okay.
And Aristal saved you.
I'm guessing
How do you like that?
I'm
Okay.
guessing this whole thing broke our concentration.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to start again on identifying these items.
All
Yeah.
right.
I guess that means
Can I get an
you
intelligence check? Oh,
from.
I think a single either trap or arcana from someone.
Okay.
Like one person in the party, just a single.
What now? What trap? Something like that?
Are you saying thievery?
So thievery, yes.
Oh, I'll do it.
right.
I'll do it. Me.
Me.
Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
You realize you go, oh wait, and then you just look at like the bars on the other side, it's like, and just move away. They may have reset
Oh.
themselves as well.
Oh no. Okay.
Uh,
Fire today.
Thank you, Wacky Tabaxi Taverns. Sherain,
Did I
You
get
have
something?
Okay. We're not
Thanks,
risking that again. So you said that there was mechanical components under the panel.
to essentially to mute it, but they will reset.
Okay. To mute the mechanical components are only there to disable it.
Essentially, how the trap works is you can disable it, but it just stops it for a certain amount, and then will reactivate.
So the mechanical components aren't what's causing it to work.
It's not it's still, if you break all the mechanical components, it's just going to be on. It's not a mutant. It's kind of a weird trap. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. The disabling will only disable it for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
so there's
So-
no way of permanently disabling it.
No.
But we can just keep track
You can-
of the
You
time
can
and
keep track of time, but you don't know how long it really takes unless you trigger
Well.
it. And then count. And then trigger it and then count.
Yeah.
I mean, how long
Which
was
is
it
dangerous.
approximately between
A minute, maybe
When-
2.
a minute, maybe two, until my shoveling went awry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Just get out of there for now. That
Narratively, I'm just going to say that there's a bag of holding, is there not?
yeah.
That's put at the edges of the bars and shovels out into the bag of holding.
I don't have unlimited space in there.
A small vault.
I can only fit like a 25 bulk, and so far I have like, well, I don't know.
In my
It
sleeve.
wouldn't be anywhere close to that. Wouldn't be anywhere close to it.
All right.
But as you're doing your identifiers,
I can hold 10 bulk in my sleeves.
That's disturbing. And you've
So
and you held
heavy.
several in your mouth as well, in your cheek pouches.
You know it.
Moving
The
forward,
least dusty ones.
I'm just going to assume that you're spending time and you're just like keeping quiet in case you feel that dread come back again. And you do your identifiers, and I'm just going to assume they are correct, so we can move through and move on. The stones are feather step stones, I should say.
Okay.
The
tell
stone, essentially, it allows for you to where are we? Stride or step. So makes you an expert in. No, wait.
You need to be an expert in
You have to be an
acrobatics to
expert.
use it.
Okay.
I am.
I almost.
Almost am. Okay. There is also a moonlit chain, which is the silver chain.
Okay.
+1 silver chain shirt. Oh wait, silver chain shirt.
Oh.
It says.
Oh,
I thought
Yeah,
it
it's a
was
chain shirt.
In
Even
armor.
better. Awesome.
Yeah.
Misreading artifacts and items. Whoops.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It is very pretty. Sorry, I misread it. I thought just a chain.
See moonlight as though you had low light vision.
Yep.
I mean,
That moonlight, low light vision.
we all have low light vision or better. So
Yeah.
I do not.
Well, yeah.
you don't. Oh,
An iron cube. A cube of blackened iron affixed to a weapon with an iron chain. When you activate the cube, you use knockdown as if the fighter feet. So that's all is interesting. And then
that's kinda
a
dope.
necklace of fireballs, because of course there is, which is totally why I asked you at pre-show about throwing things.
All right.
Um,
Okay. So, yeah.
How many are there on there?
There's one 6d6 fireball, two 4d6 fireballs.
Yeah.
Oh, I want spells so bad. When you guys are all doing spells, I just feel so left out.
Well,
Okay.
The
I
necklace
have this
looks,
hand. Check it out.
the necklace looks like a hemp, like
Oh yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, give me my you already gave me
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so yeah, Ezra can use the feather step stone.
anyone can use the necklace because it's just a throwing
Yeah.
explodable.
The iron cube, that's useful for anyone. I
You are
don't
an
think
expert with the affixed weapon. What is that?
that is your proficiency rank.
Oh, you attach it to a weapon you already have?
Yes, that's how talismans work.
Oh, okay.
So
Weird.
it amplifies your weapon.
That's cool.
I think the only one of us that doesn't have expert proficiency in weapons is Tayla.
So that could be for almost anyone.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I don't do the damagey stuff anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that horse?
What do you think?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. It's
I think
the
it's
nightmare
Just as a
horse.
reminder,
I think it's a
that
mare.
There's a horse around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knockdown be good for Sherain because would that also help with your sneak attack if you knock someone down and they're like,
Yeah, they will be both prone and flat-footed, so that's a -4 to their AC.
Wait now. Am I gonna get something new?
giving you loot.
I'm gonna get stuff.
I'll
It's
take it.
yeah. All right.
I'll take it.
You can
By the
take
way-
the iron cube. It's a talisman, so it can only be used once.
I grab it with my mage hand.
Oh, talismans are a one use
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a
You
one
see
shot
this
magic
hand I
item.
got? I'm never gonna use my hands again.
I think Lolo wants that back.
What now? I didn't know.
Yes. Yeah,
I think
It's-
Lolo wants her mage hand back.
The
What?
cube.
Wait, wait.
The
Sorry, I
cube
have a
is
horse.
already like in the hallway.
So all the items are like, I'm just going to instant done. There's 2 feather fall tokens, or feather step stones, I should say.
Okay.
Who has expertise in acrobatics?
Oh, me. I'm sick in acrobatics.
Yep. Ezarek is
Oh.
also an expert in acrobatics.
Well, there you go for those.
Yep. So
Ezarek and Sherain.
What
That
I get?
leaves the moonlit chain shirt, which I can't use, and Lolo was taking the fireball necklace.
yeah.
I'd like to.
God,
Does
that's gonna
anybody
get so
have another one of
dangerous.
these hand
Yeah.
rings?
The problem is a chain shirt isn't really good for me since unless I have a 12 in strength, I'll get a penalty for wearing it.
Sell it.
I mean, we could sell the moonlit chain. It's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
None of us like super duper need it.
Huge amount of gold.
Hmm.
Like, does it like dazzle? No. Oh, you can touch it once per day and you can't get dazzled?
You suppress a dazzled condition you're already under for 1 minute.
While you're all talking, I have this mage hand go behind Ezarek and tap him on the shoulder. And then I move it away.
Thank you, Sherain.
Do another will saving throw.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll take it back now.
Say another will save.
Yeah, another will save.
Alright. Oh, god damn.
As you tapped on the shoulder, you feel a sense of dread come back at you.
Oh,
God,
this
fear.
really works. I tap him again.
That's everybody, by the way. That's everybody will save, not just Ezarek and Sherain. So Tayla, Lolo,
oh, what? Will?
will save, please.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is applicable. We'll uncover the map once more. As smoke starts drifting under the door to the north, and Lolo, you smell that balefire, that acrid smell of balefire coming from the north underneath the door.
I'm just having this like the weird idea of while it's at the north door, we go out the south door and then we just circle.
Yeah, right. Hey, that's
Or just
That
we
works.
obviously stay where we are.
Nope.
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, just wait for it to pass.
Yeah, okay.
And it does eventually pass.
At least I didn't hear a horse this time, so I mean, it's probably not as bad. Whatever that thing was got off the head. Oh, no, there it was. All right.
Played it 3 times.
Oh. Sometimes I can't hear the sounds.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
So for those watching, there's a nightmare just walking about with a rider patrolling. Welcome in, Eurocroc. Hello. So you sort out the vault, and you wait for the nightmare and its rider to move on. Where are you headed?
Yeah, I think it's we might have to just go back to the tunnel we came out of and go back underground.
Going back underground.
Yeah, back to the lower levels.
Are we not in the lower ones?
You're in the top level at the moment. You came out of the lower levels and into the top level, which has the patrolling knight.
Yeah.
You haven't actually explored the top. Like, there's a lot of areas in the top levels you haven't explored.
Yeah. Though with that thing patrolling all the time, and we knew that the ghost said that the Skinsaw cult went from the top area, which the north area. So we need to go down that route.
Maybe there's access to the north area in the top level.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
It
if-
seems like we're being told to go to the top level. So why don't we just go ahead and do that? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Is there
there
anything
was
else
the
particularly expensive back
Yeah.
here?
I mean, I
Just
get
a
some
lot of
coins.
ornamental
coins.
coins and stuff.
you went past a portcullis, which had then stairs, then another
Some of those
portcullis.
fake political-
They went
Yeah.
down.
So far, it
There was something
seems
large.
with this nightmare and the thing that I saw past the portcullises, that this upper area is much more dangerous.
So, we're still close to the entrance. What say we go and have a long rest on the surface and come down at full strength and deal with the patrolling nightmare first, and
Take
then deal with whatever's behind the portcullis.
You know what? That's a great idea. Because I'm still drained too. I'd love to be only drained one. That'd be great.
Okay, so from what I remembered of nightmares, do I know how powerful they are?
They are a challenge.
It's just a bad dream. It's no big deal.
The fact that that balefire is sickening could be an issue.
Hmm.
The fact that the smoke from that balefire makes it hard to hit anything inside that smoke.
Yeah, there's
Something about if it charges, it can set things on fire.
yeah.
With its burning hooves.
Maybe we could get.
It's the headless rider that you don't know anything about.
Yeah, that's. I mean, do you know anything about headless riders
Me?
and stuff?
Yes, I know a lot about it.
No, I'm talking to
Group.
to the others.
I had to.
Would that be an Arcana check from us, or like a secret one?
Depends on its type.
Yeah, it depends. It absolutely depends on
Yeah.
the type. So I have to look up
Like
specifically.
if it's an undead, that would be religion. If it's like a fiend, that also will be religion.
Let's do for Tayla. Sorry, I had to answer as the GM. Yes, I know a lot about it.
Cheeky.
It's too easy. You teed it up. So there's options of what it could be. Whatever it is, it's powerful. And you do recall certain undead being so powerful that they could summon a steed of this sort. Maybe a corrupted spirit. And you felt that frightful presence. Before the horse itself, the nightmare, doesn't give off that presence. Whatever this creature is, this undead creature, is what is giving off that aura itself.
So Tayla will relay that info, and she would be like, yeah, I would definitely want to have more of my abilities available, because if I can cast disrupting weapons for you guys, I can target up to 3 weapons, and it can increase the damage to 3d4 against. Yeah, it'll be like 3d4 damage against undead.
Okay.
There's one last thing that you remember from stories. They're more folk stories than you thought, but they seem to relate. Those creatures without a head tend to want to take the heads of others.
Okay.
Ooh.
Will you be able to make any of us be less harmed by fire? Because I have a feeling.
Fire. Oh, because it can set things on fire.
Hey, I got an idea. How about we have this discussion over tacos?
And look, I was also thinking, if we do go back up to the surface, I really, really wanted to. Well, first of all, maybe just update the gray cloaks to let them know we found 2 members so far, and give them the tags. And also, if they've encountered anything like this down here before, and if they have any information they'd like to share. And then I also want to. Actually, no, I wouldn't be able to get to a temple here. There's no temples in this area because they're all godless.
Yeah.
They are godless.
Yeah.
That would have been handy.
It might be an idea to head back up, regardless.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Question: which direction are you leaving this?
Before we decide, I take the hand out and I
Okay. So, what? Yeah. So when the thing passed, which direction did it head out?
Both times you've felt the presence come from the right
Okay.
and
Okay.
leave in the left.
Okay. Then.
And that seems to gel with when you first encountered it. Seems to circle around in an anti-clockwise.
And it. Okay. So I think we have to follow it. That way we aren't.
So we're going to the left.
Yeah. So keep your eyes open. We haven't been down this path before.
I have a strong sense of smell.
Okay. All right. Let's
Smell it coming.
Let's head out. Do you still have that rock that you can cast light on? Because
I do.
Yep.
I can put that in my pocket though, so that it's not.
Yeah, and let's form the chain again with Ezarek at the front, so he can actually see.
Tayla would go at the back, just in case she catches a whiff of it coming up from behind.
Okay.
And she doesn't want anyone grabbing her tail, because she feels like Sherain would do that.
Alright, so
Okay.
Ezarek, Lolo, Sherain, Tayla?
As our marching order? Yeah?
That's fine. That's fine. I
Okay.
guess so. But I still have my mage hand out. It's floating around.
Didn't
So you got-
Lolo grab back the item?
What item? There's no.
She's assimilated it now.
Is-
Like one hand behind my back, and the other hand I'm controlling with the mage hand.
Nah, hell nah. I took that.
Is the mage hand
back.
just your regular hand?
How did you get it back? I didn't give it back. Oh, this is crap.
It's not her regular hand. It's her regular hand with a hat on it. With a wizard's hat.
Okay.
I didn't.
So,
agree.
yeah, now that it's
It's a
passed,
mummified elf
let's...
hand.
Yeah, we'll open up this door here.
To the south.
Yeah.
Dynamic lighting opens up. I did have to do a quick sweep over the map to see if I'd still had the undercover opened up because
Alright.
the map's how it is.
Yeah. Anyway, let's be quiet, and Ezarek naturally will be using that because don't want to risk it.
Assured stealth. which gives you a +10 to your proficiency bonus.
No, instead of rolling, I use 10.
As a base.
Which is 10 plus.
10 plus my proficiency bonus. So that'll be.
Sorry, Lolo, I'm taking over your sheet.
That'll be 11. So
Oh,
total of 21.
Have your sheet back. Okay. Doing the secret stealthy rolls. Does anyone want to re-roll? From the rolls you have no idea what you've rolled.
No, but I'm gonna try to steal that ring in a second.
I'll trust the rolls.
The necklace, I believe, but yes.
I had to look
So you
up.
trust the rolls as you head out. And you head out to the left.
Yep.
South and left.
Yep. Ezarek's going to keep an eye out for anything that might be dangerous.
Snoozy, you're second in line.
Snoozy, are you there?
yeah.
Oh, I think it's real. Oh.
Okay, you're second in line as you're moving out. You might want to keep up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just.
So you're reading, I can see.
Yeah.
So you start heading out. You start heading into areas unknown so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If there's
take
any
these
glitches
steps,
in the dynamic lighting, please just ignore them.
Yeah.
That's
and then I'm gonna
had to
try to snag
reconnect
that
the
necklace.
second layer to the top layer.
I get a -5 to that. But what's your perception DC?
Easy.
What? My perception?
She's stealing off
That's
you.
fine. I said, oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix
Yeah,
my...
please don't steal items off people. It's not very nice.
I didn't even mean to give it back. I don't even know how she got it back.
Either way. So you start moving to places unknown. That's good. Again, this area seems to be smoothly worked stone. There's nothing that's really discernible. The walls look like being well maintained, although it's been a long time since they were last maintained. But compared to the underground area, it's well maintained.
All right.
You're going to keep moving.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm moving everybody. There we go. Ezarek, you come into a wider hallway. You can see light coming in from what looks to be an overlook of the escarpment, of the crevasse.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, not seeing any dangers so far. Just gonna carefully peek down the hallway this way. See if there's anything down there.
At the end of the hallway, I've got to read that one properly. 9. A 20-foot span. 20-foot span of floor wide. The hallway ends in 2 large bronze doors.
Okay. All right. Yep. Safe so far. Just going to look down this way.
As you look down to the south, you see a hallway which, at the end, you can see 2 fallen over, crumpled, large statues.
All right.
To the sides, shelves with burials along.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything dangerous on the shelves.
Would you like to touch them? Would you like to touch the bodies?
No, Ezra's just having a look from here,
Oh,
just peeking around the corner.
doing all my fun. And you can now clearly see the crevasse. You can see up above there's the decorations that are similar to that of where the roper was.
All right, so I'm guessing there's sunlight coming from there.
Yes.
All right.
I'm just going to move the party up.
All right. So there doesn't seem to be anything dangerous in the alcoves.
No,
All right.
not at all.
Yeah, let's keep going. And yep, just going to carefully go down. Okay, it's still here. Let's wait for it to pass.
Oh, yeah, that's just where I've been storing it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Every time I place it somewhere, you go past it. So I'm like, yeah. It's not there.
Okay.
Oops.
Right, and we'll make our way out.
And yeah, you make your way out without any incident at all. There's nothing that happens.
Actually, while we're here, I have a feeling, like, why don't we check out this area first?
Pushing the boundaries. Which?
Or should we do that on our way back?
I mean, to the north,
Where are you?
over here. I mean, to the north.
Oh,
Yeah, the area to the north. Should we check that out now, or should we just do it when we get back?
You mean up here?
Yeah.
Isn't that just leading to the big cavern with the open area?
Yeah, but we don't know what else is there. There might be like another
let's
tunnel or entrance or
take a
something.
quick peek just to
I
make
can give you
sure
this-
there's nothing.
You quickly go up there. You have a look around.
Alright.
The windows here are carved out relatively thin stone walls of this simple gallery. The windows can see into a vast chasm that separates the ascendant court from the lonely pillar of earth atop, which looms the Starstone Cathedral. So yeah, it's pretty much it's a viewing part
Okay.
where there's actually glass between the gaps
Okay.
to stop people from falling out.
All right.
It's as simple as that. There's nothing there.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Because no one actually went up there ever. I think you kind of went there before, and
Yeah, only went as far as like peeking from here. Yeah.
that's right. So you head upstairs. You head to the city. It's about a half-hour walk through the tunnels, through the more used catacombs, but they're still restricted. You pass a number of grey cloaks who are patrolling them. You essentially show them that you have permission. Head up to the city.
Yep.
we
we've let them know about the grave cloaks that we found so far. There was the one that was killed by the Otyus, and there was the one that was in the core of that creature, I think it was.
Yeah, she did seem to it was kind of strange. There was a large iron, metal armor, very large, and then there was someone inside, but he seemed to be held there by tentacles.
Yeah,
It also seemed to be operating the armor. It's very strange.
I had no idea what that was. So, yeah, was there another one that we saw?
The body of one, I believe,
Oh,
from the Otyogs.
no, there
Aside from
was,
that.
I already mentioned the Otyogs.
And then the one inside the armor. That's it.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. Well,
And I think we'll take a break there. You survived the life magnet. That's such a lovely trap. I hate it, and I love it at the same time. The catch is one person gets sucked. Oh no! And other people try to drag them off, which then generally gets them like touching the bars.
Yeah, the
which
worst
sucks
traps are the
them.
ones that you can't permanently disarm.
Or they use a rope on the other side, which means touching the other side, which then gets them sucked on the other side. And
Oh yeah.
like you didn't trigger all the traps at once, which would have been so much worse for you. You used spells, you used Mage Hand, you didn't touch anything. It's like, oh, I was dying inside.
I'm dying inside.
Yeah.
That's really powerful.
Never underestimate Mage Hand.
And yes, the Mage Hand can disarm the trap if it's someone that has the skill. There's something actually, yeah, I do know this, yeah. Because we're about to go on break, we'll change it. Because there is a place in here where it specifically says if the players use Mage Hand to get around us, they can do. And it's like, yeah, okay. So there's somewhere else which you can use Mage Hand for it.
Yeah.
But we're going to go on break. I'm going to switch the people around so they're back to where they need to be. Hopefully, we have stable connection with Snoozy because seems to be a little bit of at the moment.
Yeah, I think I need to restart my webcam to get Zoom to recognize it.
No problem. We'll be back shortly. Stick around. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the donations, redemptions, and the resubscription. And we'll be back and we'll see if they're going upstairs or downstairs. I think the idea is going downstairs.
Yeah.
A nightmare to deal with. We've got a nightmare to deal with.
That's right. You're going to go to nightmare. Fun.
Yeah.
Give us one less thing to worry about, hopefully, if we don't die. Well, if we're dead, we'll stop worrying too, so you know.
In theory.
Yeah.
In practice. Never to the same.
Thing is, I don't know if we can deal with it.
It might be a running situation.
Yeah.
But I don't want us to try to deal with that thing upstairs and then have it patrol past us and come at us from the south.
Yeah, let's
Deal with one thing at a time.
Yeah. We'll discuss it during the break.
Deal with one level 10
Yeah.
creature at a time, right? Yeah. We're back soon. Stick around.
Alright, bye.
Three. And we're back. Woohoo!
Hey.
Hello!
A lot of discussions going on about
What's up, everybody?
what's going on, what spells to use. So much talk. Not really everything has been settled on though.
It's all right. We play it by ear around here.
You play it by ear. Other
Okay,
people
yeah.
study
I
and,
do.
and
Who wants to live?
Polly plays it by ear.
Yeah.
Chibi,
I don't like thinking. I'm not good at it. I don't even-
Chibi works ahead and Game Reaper tries to use tactics.
Yeah.
Work for the goal.
Yeah, they come up with really detailed plans, and then I just go barreling in and ruin
Yeah,
everything.
and you run the plane. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Speaking of which, Ezrek's going to try and learn a second level spell, which will cost. So I'll see if I pass my check, unless we're interrupted.
No, I'm not going to do an encounter. Or actually, something I've been wanting to do for a while. As you exit and you start walking toward, I mean, are you going to a hotel to rest?
Yeah, we're going to an inn.
Okay, going to him. As you're walking down the street, a young boy comes out of a back street and says, "Oh, you're the guard. We need you. My father needs you. Quickly, come."
For a moment, I thought it was that little apprentice kid, and I was like, ooh.
Okay.
Somewhere in the city, he wants vengeance.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's
All right. Okay.
let's go.
Okay.
So where's this kid taking us?
He takes you through a few back streets. Not the thoroughfares, but back streets.
Okay, he's taking us through the alley, so I'm going to keep my eyes open.
Keep your eyes open. So he takes you through the back streets. So he brings you to like the rear entrance of a building. He says, "My father's in there. He sent me out to get some city guard. There's some trouble. Someone brought in some things which he has some suspicions on. Sorry, I didn't. He's a weaponsmith. He makes weapons, or he doesn't make them. He sells them, usually secondhand. But someone came in with weapons which had blood on them.
Okay, all right.
And he sent me to get someone just to make sure that everything's okay, because he doesn't want to. If there's been murders, we don't want to be involved.
Okay. Thank you for getting us. And I guess Ezarek will open the door. So what? So
You took us to the back of the building?
Took
Yeah.
to the back of the building.
probably doesn't want.
To alert people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Neurocog just. So
Yay.
everybody at full. Thank you so much for
All right.
Neurocog. Thank you. That's a massive amount of Bitcoin. Not bitcoins, but bits
Bitcoins
or
too.
coins,
That's like,
but not bitcoins.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Coin bits.
700 bitcoins. We're rich.
I'm not sure you've invested in the right people.
yeah, right. that money's
Are you
gone.
sure?
Yeah.
So he takes you to the back, and he opens up the door. You see an apprentice in the back room. Like, it seems to be a storeroom. Seems to be a pawn shop almost. And you can see at the front, like, there's an apprentice there going through stock, and he sees you, and like he's a little bit apprehensive, like, but then notices like the young boys with him. He calms down, and out the front of the shop, you see a man that seems to be the owner of the shop, his father, talking to someone who is very, let's just say, it's a woman that he's talking to. She seems well dressed. She seems not the type of person you'd see in a pawn shop.
Okay, before you even complete saying the rest of the things, I'm gonna run out the back and try and scurry around the side and get to the front.
Yeah, I think.
Just,
I think.
like,
Ezarek's going
literally
to. Yeah, Ezarek's going to.
don't
whisper.
wait to see what she looks like. All I see is a person is still there talking to the guy. I'm going around to the front.
Yeah, Ezarek's going to whisper to Sherain. Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
hide out at the front in case she comes out as well.
Who?
You.
Oh, Lolo.
Never mind. I go. Okay,
yeah.
great.
Come with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that ring or that hand ring though. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to do this right.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I thought about it. No.
You think?
Yeah, you could buy your own.
Yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back.
Are you going to just like hang out just in front of the front door in case they come out, or are you going to try to go into the front?
I'm gonna hang out outside, not open the door, because that'll keep her from continuing a conversation with the owner. But I am gonna send Marcus in through any like cracks in the shingles or the open window or whatever, and that way this side of the building can hear what's happening, same as the back side of the building.
Okay.
So
you send in Marcus
Yeah.
to find some way into the building. It's well maintained, but a rat's a rat. A rat can chew through lead, so yes, he can get in. And so he gets in, and he gets and so you got a person on the inside. From the back room, you overhear a conversation. It seems to be quite heated.
Mm-hmm.
The woman's insisting that the man pay for the items. She doesn't want them anymore. She's told them, she's been trying to tell this person, she seems very frustrated. That I don't want them anymore. I don't want them in my house anymore, and I don't care what you think I've done with them. I've not killed anyone. I've not slain anyone. It's got nothing to do with me. I just don't want them anymore. And they're stolen. I haven't committed any crimes, so just take them off my hands and let me go.
Okay, so from where
Ezra
we are,
because Ezra can see everything, you notice that the front door is latched, just in case. Which is why I asked for those that went to the front, are you walking in the front door?
okay.
But no, it's locked. It's essentially latched, locked.
All right. Ezarek's going to look at the apprentice and go, did you guys latch the door?
Yeah, she's pissed.
Okay. All right. So, do I recognize this woman?
You can do a society. You can do an open
Okay.
society.
Okay. Sure.
You don't recognize her, but you recognize the type.
Mm-hmm.
The type has a name.
Does it start
Starts
with a K?
Okay. All right.
So, someone that's entitled, someone that wants everything and doesn't. Yes.
Okay. Well, I have this.
But just mountain of text, which is
Yeah.
I've got to scroll up to even find.
I was also going to ask the apprentice and the little boy, are there any other pawn shops in this area?
Not in this place. We're the only ones in the district. We're lucky to even have a license to do pawn shop. They don't like second-hand goods in this area. Everything has to be nice and fine and perfect. But sometimes some of the families need some money quickly, and that's what we offer.
Right.
Do you have a policy?
So, yeah, basically, it's a secret society check to try and see if I can get a sense of her profession and where she lives, which probably wouldn't get much further than just Absalom City. But as for profession, it might tell us if she is more than she's letting on.
So it's a secret society check.
Yep.
It's something about DC 20, so DC 30.
It's okay.
Mountain of text.
Yeah, DC 30.
D30 society check.
That's a huge check, but when you go up in levels, you start making checks.
All right.
Yep.
It's hard.
You have to be a master in society to get this feat. So
Scrolling down. Didn't pass.
okay.
So
If it's just a regular failure, I learned the creature's profession and the region of the world they hail from, but nothing more.
Yeah.
she looks to be. Well, she doesn't have any. She's not dressed in a uniform or anything like that. She doesn't seem to have any markings on her hands to show that she's like does labor or anything like that. She seems to be wearing like lots of jewelry, bit gaudiness. You don't even think she's got a job.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, so
the way she's dressed, the way she doesn't like. It'd be hard to figure out any profession if she has one, like because she doesn't seem to like. Yeah, she seems too delicate to be in a profession.
okay. All right.
I'm gonna.
Can we
ask
detect any magic from these swords that she's trying to sell?
I'll also explain. There seems to be a couple short swords on the bench, which is the argument. You can clearly see from the back, both Tayla and Ezarek, that there is blood on both the blades.
I wanted to try and get Marcus to get close enough to see if the blood is fresh or like dried or like very, very old.
You can see Ezra. You can see Marcus scampering along the beams above. Hasn't been noticed, but yes, looking down, it seems fresh.
Okay.
All right.
What's Sherain doing at the front?
I am hiding in the bushes.
Hiding in the bushes in the front door. Okay, gotcha. What's Tayla doing at the back?
Wait, could you be like doing a very simple unlock of the door since
Without
it's just
the mage.
a latch?
Sorry.
All you need is a credit card to do that. You just
I'm sorry. Can't do anything.
She wants Mage
Like,
Hand
I
to
don't
do
have a
anything
hand.
now. She wants your
Sherain
Mage
is no
Hand.
longer going to touch anything in the world unless it's with Mage
maybe
Hand.
I'll just use Mage Hand in front of you and then just like
Tayla.
lift the latch
All
so
right,
if we're,
okay. You want
if
me
we're
to?
needed in there right away, we can just burst in.
I mean, I could try to open this door, I guess. All right. Fine. I casually, sneakily come out of the bush. I go toward the door, and I try to open it. I try to unlock it. All right, here's my
My roll.
thievery.
And it's a simple
yeah.
latch down, like the simplest of locks.
Even if it was complex, it's the simplest of locks when you roll 35.
Okay.
Whew. Click.
Not
And
even
out.
a click.
Oh,
Nice.
Silent.
I'm gonna stealth my way in now.
God.
I earned
Right.
that hand. didn't I?
Sorry.
So,
So what Tayla would like to do is when we were hearing like the woman talking and being very demanding about selling the swords, and she was going on about. Sorry, did Ezarek try to see if she was lying at all, or no? Because that's what Tayla would like to do.
Yeah.
Ezra's looking intently and trying to figure something out, but you don't know if he was lying or not.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to work out how, if she's being truthful about like where she got the swords, like specifically, especially if the blood was
She's not
fresh.
saying anything about where she got them from. She's just not saying anything.
Yeah, she's not
No, she
saying
said
it.
she got them
mentioned.
from home. Because she specifically said she didn't want them in her home anymore.
Yes, that's correct.
So she's like, they've obviously been at her home. She doesn't want them there anymore. She's saying she didn't kill anyone, but she obviously wants them off her hands. So Tayla's going to try and discern whether or not those are truths.
Okay. There'll be a society or perception.
Sense motive is a perception.
Okay. Oops, that's the wrong character sheet. Let's do the right character sheet.
Mhm.
That always helps. You really wanted the wrong character sheet, though.
Oh,
You think that there's something else going on here?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's the impression. There's something else going on here.
Anyway, do I
Can't tell
detect
she's lying.
magic coming from the swords?
I'm doing detect magic. There is magic in the area, but you're not. But unless you have the aura,
Yeah, I don't have that.
which you don't have.
Yeah. Taylor, can you have a look at the swords?
ding.
You do the detect aura on each of the
Yeah.
swords, and there is nothing.
Okay.
Not on the swords.
She's still irate. The conversation's going on.
When she's talking, is she I don't know if she's like her body language and stuff like that. Is there like a certain like does she fiddle with like a necklace or a ring while she's talking? something that could perhaps be like that Tayla could use read aura on to see if it's a magical item that she's using to try to push her case?
She has jewelry.
Yeah.
She isn't fiddling with anything. She's using a lot of hand gestures in her irateness. But there's no real tell that you can see. There's no real activations of items if that's what you're seeking. And that's what it sounds like you're looking at and seeking.
Mm-hmm.
I can try and talk. It's like our characters are just like standing in the back, just watching. So it's like Tayla's like, I can talk to her.
Yeah, this is going nowhere. We're gonna have to approach her.
And it's at this stage where Ezarek, you notice that the latch moves at the front door.
Okay.
Why don't we ask the little apprentice boy to ask her a couple of questions, telling him that like now that we're here, like he's safe, but maybe he could just like sidle up to his dad or whatever, or mom, whoever the pawn shop person is.
My old father, yes.
Okay, and ask like, where's your home that these were in? Like, how far did you have to walk with these? Or
so you're asking the young boy, or you're asking the apprentice that's in the back room? Both are in the back room.
I think Lolo's at the front anyway.
Yeah. And Lolo's at the front.
No, Tayla's like, I can take a very official approach with this, Ezarek, and try to.
We could just go straight in.
We need to go in. So Tayla, do you want to take charge of this one?
I can. And she'll like quickly just pat her law book in her side pouch just to make sure it's there, and gives her comfort knowing that she's working on the side of good. Yeah. And then she's going to clear her throat and step forward going, we're the city guard, and we've heard that there has been a disturbance here, so we're here to investigate.
Yep, so Ezarek's going to come out as well.
And what's happening in the front? As like in the front, you can see that they're coming out the back. Are you going into the front, or are you just staying out the front, even though the doors are unlocked now?
Oh boy. I don't really know what's going on, really. I just opened this door because somebody told me to do it.
You open the door, you can see just enough inside to see that Tayla and Ezarek are moving from the back room area into the shop front itself.
I see. Well, I'm gonna execute my search warrant and go into there and start looking for clues.
I don't know what search warrant. Snoozy, what's Lolo doing? Is Lolo staying out or coming in?
Ezarek's just going to mouth, make sure she doesn't get out.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just not go in unless we need to, because having guards come at her from both sides will really freak her out. I also wanted somebody in the back room to ask the shop owner if there's any like additional exits or like entrances.
There's no real exits.
Okay.
There was the front and there was the back.
Yeah.
That's pretty it.
Okay.
And well, in the back area, you could see there was no others.
Yeah, if Sherain's already going in, I'm going in too, but I am standing by the door.
Okay, so you're the big cop standing towards the door, where you're probably the smallest of all of them.
Yeah.
Protecting the door.
And she'll pass.
Oh, but I very dramatically and threateningly take the latch and put it back down.
I'm just thinking, like having markers on your head, like rear up. Like...
Yeah, he leaps down from the rafters onto my head.
So
And I'm
that's
like-
my thought. She bellows out, "What the? You've called the cops on me? What the hell you? I'm just trying to make a transaction, and you call the cops on me. What are you doing? Are you a man or are you?" And he looks and
Excuse me, miss, but we do have to inquire as to where
You
you
have a
purchased or
rat?
acquired these items, as they look like they may have recently been involved in a crime. And then she'll lean forward and look at the sword. Very recently involved in a potential crime. Does it smell like blood or is it tomato sauce?
oh no, it's blood.
Okay.
It's blood.
Yeah.
I have committed no crimes. I'm just trying to sell 2 things that are in my possession. That's all I'm trying to do. Nothing
Where
to do with you.
where
There's
did
no
this
crimes
blood
here.
come from, then, ma'am?
Probably inside someone.
Then
We are going to
Where
have to
did you-
investigate this.
where did you get these swords?
They're my items.
So these belong to you.
These belong to me.
And they were used in a potential crime.
So
Ah.
you're
Where
You're
did
saying
you
I'm not
that-
find
saying
them?
crime. Prove a crime.
Blood.
So? Where's
were
the victim?
these okay?
Hmm?
What?
Hmm?
who-
No?
whose blood is this?
Not saying.
So these are
Ma'am, you're
yours.
obstructing
You acknowledge-
justice.
These belong
And you're
to you.
obstructing my transaction.
They
Your
were in
transaction
her
is-
home, and then they got blood on them from someone very recently.
I
And
didn't
then-
do anything.
You wanted to take them out of your home.
Exactly, because weapons are dangerous.
Did these
Clearly,
weapons
there's
leave
blood.
your home in this state?
I am not answering questions.
You may have to come with us to the office now, miss, because
Yeah.
you're not answering our questions. Clearly, a crime has taken place. We will also need to investigate your home, which you took these weapons from.
I'm not going to tell you my address.
Okay. Ezarek's just going to grab the manacles and cuff her.
Grapple check.
Okay. That's
He's resisting.
Tayla's also going to talk to the owner and just be
Yeah, you
like,
got it.
it sounds like you're the only pawn shop in this area. Do you know who this lady is, and does she live here?
I've got no idea who this woman is.
okay.
She
Yeah.
probably doesn't pawn a
Thank
lot
you.
of things.
I have this district's guards, the Grey Cloaks, should be able to figure this stuff out, and it's more
So you're taking
their
it
journey.
back to them.
Yeah, this is their
Are these-
district.
Are these basic?
We're not
swords?
going to drag her all
They're
the
short
way, like, for several hours back to our district.
Across the other side of the city.
No, but we could
Yeah.
threaten her with doing that, and say, "Listen,
Oh,
I'll."
you're not even guards of this district? Oh, false arrest. You have no authority over me. You've got no authority here. I've committed no crime. You've got no
We
evidence
never
at all.
said that out loud.
Unfortunately, we are the first officers on the scene, which means that
He doesn't
it
shut
is
up.
our responsibility to.
She
Yeah.
doesn't shut up, but we'll do the whole like, okay,
How the fuck-
she's
how does-
manacled, we're walking her out.
How does she know that we're not guards of this district?
We don't have gray cloaks for one.
That's the one.
Okay. Alright, so,
It's,
yeah,
it's the
so, yeah.
uniform of the district.
Wait,
Well-
I have a gray cloak, don't I? I think I had one.
Yeah.
I'm also going to dust the swords for fingerprints.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
going to look at the swords and see whether they're like standard issue swords used by soldiers and guards and criminals, or whether they are the kind of swords that this type of woman would have for some reason already in her house. Decorative swords, historical swords, magical swords. Because that'll give us a sense of whether these actually were already in her house when they got blood on them, or whether people brought them into her house and then they got blood on them. Like, how decorative and ancestral do they seem?
So two things. So you're both looking at the swords. One's one's being dusted for prints. One person dusting for prints. The other one's just checking out are these military? Are they not? They don't seem to be military swords. They don't seem to be very decorative. They seem to be very much below her station. Very much below her station. They seem to be the type of weapons you'd find on the street for street thugs or etc. Or even in the city guard, where you get issued gear which is the same gear which the last person had, and it's not well kept, unless you're in a very well-to-do district where you have better provisions.
Do guard swords have any sort of ID stamps on them, or special markings?
And they don't, unless Tayla has property on her own weapons and on the things which should...
Now that I've realized I have that spell, and it can be, I think, indefinite, she probably does have the variant of, this is property of Tayla from Edgewatch Precinct, on her uniform and
she's labeled everything.
Stuff.
Sorry about that. My lunch just came.
Okay, have some food.
Yeah.
So she's very irate. She's very angry. But as you're inspecting the swords, again, they're far below her station. The blood is fresh. One thing that catches Taylor's eye is that the fingerprints, it's more than expected for a human woman.
They're smaller.
Yes.
Oh.
While her fingerprints are on them, there's other fingerprints on them too.
Okay. Do they look like they came from human hands?
Again, human, yes.
Okay.
A child's hands,
Like
or
a child or a halfling, a gnome, or
a
something.
halfling, yeah.
Okay.
Child or halfling or gnome, yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to bring her to the Grey Cloaks and have them investigate this further.
Which you do. They're not happy about having to deal with non-societal, non-temple related business, but they will take it in.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting
I proudly give them the fingerprints I dusted.
I've been wanting to do that one for a long time. So,
Yeah.
You just wanted to be a Karen.
I missed the drunks at the start. And I wanted to see how you'd react to someone that's very irate.
Yeah.
You'll find out in the morning before you go back in that it was her children that got them, and that was the issue.
Okay. Okay.
Her children did what?
Her children were play fighting with real swords.
And they stabbed each other.
And they cut each other.
Yeah. And her first concern was to get rid of the swords?
Out of the house, yes.
And then lie to the guard rather than ask you for help, or...
She didn't want anyone to realize how rowdy her children were.
She's not very smart.
Yeah, you don't have to be smart to be rich.
You rest, you try to attempt to learn your spell. Is there anything else you want to do in your resting up to heal up as well? I think...
Yeah, I think it's just learning a spell, attempting to heal up. And let's see if I actually succeed.
Sherain. You get 7 hit points back, and your maximum goes up by 7 again.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to spend a point on that, because that is just a fail.
Okay.
Okay.
That's certainly not a fail.
That's a crit success, so I use only half the materials. So that's 3 gold pieces. And I now know how to cast resist energy.
So
Sherain, you get your 7 hit points back, and your maximum goes up by 7 as your negative levels come back slowly over time.
All of them? No, just one.
Not
right?
all of them, just one. per
Okay,
day.
and then I get what is it, times my con level, my level times my con modifier? And
Something
extra-
like that. I think you should be in max.
I'm max.
When you
Woo!
come back out, I think you should be in max because
I'm not max, but I'm max as much as I can get today.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What am I getting for resting?
So your
Um,
level times your con modifier.
Right.
Which
Are you was Lolo
think-
injured?
so
Yeah.
that's 14 you'll get back.
yeah,
Or-
I won't. I will only. I'll be one off full.
That's pretty close to everybody.
Yeah.
Go do some fighting.
I have a fast recovery thing.
You know, if we take
You'll
take another
regain
day
twice
off.
as many hit points from resting.
Okay, you're on max. Max on AC. That's a good little feat.
Yeah.
I like that camera's
Oh.
not working.
Yeah, flashing on.
Um,
and
I wanted to clarify something.
Uh-oh.
With my spell Circle of Protection, it says I ward a creature and those nearby against a specified alignment. And then for the area, it says 10-foot emanation centered on the touched creature. Does that move with them if the creature moves?
Yes.
Brilliant, because I can cast that before we get in, and at a heightened 4th level, it will last for 1 hour.
All right.
So I can have that and resist fire going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we all rest up, learn some.
You learn a new spell, and the plan.
Okay.
I'll give you 5 minutes for the plan.
I think having some of us hide in the rubble here and some of us hiding in the room up here. Wait for it to walk in between.
You
So,
meant the rubble here,
yep.
and then the room in here.
Yeah, so,
Or there.
yeah, the room here. And just wait for it to go between those two, and then we both run in and attack.
Did I have a chance when we were resting? It was a short rest, right?
Long.
Oh,
you
long.
Spend
Oh,
a
so
night in the hotel.
I had a chance to send Marcus out like I wanted to.
Yes.
Did he maybe find a suitable
What would you
animal?
like? What would you like as your new animal companion? There's no
I don't-
real
I
time
mean-
frame or anything for animal companions.
I trust
Like-
Marcus's judgment. Like whatever Marcus thought would be best for me. I think I'll just trust Marcus. You know, he can do no wrong. He's also very handsome. I don't know if you guys know that, but he's an extremely handsome rat.
So let's say we've got ape, dinosaur, boar, crocodile. I mean, I'm tempted with ape.
Sick.
Yeah,
Shark.
probably. Yeah. Though
Right?
I think it's only something that'll be found in like the sewers or on the
Not
streets.
necessarily the sewers, but the streets or the sewers or the city.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
like, there are plenty of sewer apes. Like, have you seen Gorilla Grodd? He lives in the sewers.
So crocodile, bat. Let's see what else would be. I don't think scorpions
I
on the
can't
list.
do a bat. So silly.
No, I wouldn't.
Bird,
Bird.
cat. No, that's for a big cat. Oh, what the hell?
Uh,
Oh my
That's a loud
goodness.
thing.
Disrupting weapon.
I
I
imagine
know.
alligators are pretty crap at climbing.
Yeah, I would say they're pretty crap at climbing too.
Hmm.
But they're pretty good at chomp chomps.
Good at chomp chomps.
Yeah, D8 damage. And that's in the front, then the tail swipe at the back.
Bird.
Low light vision. Apparently get stealth.
Today's a great day for interruptions.
Yeah, it's been one of those.
Oh, there you go. See, an alligator can climb.
Is there one that Marcus is leaning towards?
As in the GM, I've got... Look, if I had the option of dinosaur, I would say that. I can't see one of them.
Sewer dinosaur.
I like
For
dinosaurs.
dinosaur. Okay.
So I'm playing Kingmaker again. No, I'm playing Baldur's Gate. No. Wrath of the Righteous beta with a dinosaur animal companion, and it kicks ass. That's why I say that.
I'm just impressed that Marcus found a sewer dinosaur over the course,
It's not on my list here that I don't know where.
or wherever he found it. Wait, it doesn't come from the sewer?
Well, it's not on my list. I can't find
Oh, the
a companion here.
if you're
Oh,
thinking
different
of
list.
yeah.
Dromaeosaur, horse, snake, wolf.
Don't forget, there's also the ones in the advanced players guide.
And I do have the feat already that's like it's already mature.
Yeah.
Can I just look really quickly while you guys are starting into the dungeon through the animal companions and then pretend that I brought that in with me?
Alright. Yeah.
It may take a while to then get that into a character sheet and everything.
Yeah. That's the problem.
So you can search. It'll probably be next session when it'll be useful. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Because tokens, character sheets, all that, getting it ready. But at least you've set the time off to then find one, and it'll be functional next session to save time. Because we are putting on a show. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Can't do this in the middle of a session.
Yeah. It's
Fair enough. Okay.
It's hard to do sometimes.
But canonically, like, I do already.
Yeah. So the plan is to essentially flank. Some holding the rabble, some holding to the small room where all the cremations are kept.
Yeah.
Spells. What spells are people going to have on them? And can we have those castings done?
Alright.
So the cool thing I've just realized is summoned. If I cast Circle of Protection on someone and it creates that 10-foot aura, summoned creatures of the chosen alignment can't willingly enter the area without succeeding at a will save. Which means if we capture it there at that hallway, the nightmare is a summoned creature of the thing because it's a steed. It may not be able to get past us.
You believe it could be because of some powerful undead can do that summoning.
Yeah, if that is the case, then that means that the nightmare can't go further. But if it does, that means it isn't summoned.
Yeah. So...
Or it passes its will save.
I'll be casting these to obviously get maximum coverage of time slots, but Circle of Protection, I can cast it on Ezarek at 4th level, and it will last for 1 hour, so I'll tap that.
Okay.
At 4th level. And then I'll also be casting at 4th level Resist Energy to give a plus 10, a resistance of 10 to 2 creatures, and I'll be targeting Ezarek and Sherain because you guys tend to be up close.
What do I get?
You're getting a 10 resistance to fire damage.
Sick.
That will last for 10 minutes.
Yep.
And I'll also cast a 3rd level Disrupting Weapons. This is just before we would engage the fight. And it would be a 2d4 positive damage to undead and last for 1 minute. So whose weapons would want to be blessed?
Okay. I guess Ezarek's rapier.
Yeah.
feeling
What
like
sort-
I want to, like, have my my short bow out. Does
Can I
anyone
bless the
else?
short bow?
Huh?
Could I bless the short bow to do like that damage as well? So that
Does the
Lolo's getting
spell
an extra?
specify melee weapons only?
I didn't click it. Disrupting weapons. Up to 2 weapons, each of which must be wielded by you or a willing ally.
Yep, it can be a ranged weapon.
Yeah, so since I've buffed you and Sherain a fair bit, I can also use disrupting weapons on Lolo's short bow so that you can deal extra damage from a distance.
Yeah.
Alright.
And no one else is like primarily doing ranged, right?
No, because Ezarek and Sherain are up close and personal.
Yeah.
So
But
I
you're
like-
doing spells. Yeah, I want to switch to my composite short bow and not use my rapier as much.
Yeah. And I have a feeling that, considering I only have one of these spell slots, I should hold off for now and only give it to the person that it decides to go for, either Tayla or Lolo.
Yeah.
Alright. So
That's my
Ezarek
prep
and
done.
Ezarek and Tayla hide in the rubble. Sherain and Lolo hide in the other room.
And I've got to reset the map and reset everything. Because the one thing I need access to is the monster's character sheet. And it's not coming up right now.
always when you need it.
I can't bring it up and like,
Whenever, yeah, sometimes,
Like everybody keep talking.
no,
yeah,
we're
Roll20
working
does
this way.
that. Pain in the ass.
This is the first time it's ever happened for me. I'm just doing a reset, that's all. We're working. And I use Roll20 in a way it's not meant to be done. But we're good. We're good.
Alright.
So, I got my
Anyone
evil
else?
undead character sheet. Anything else? What else is happening? What else?
Does anyone else have anything they can prep? Or Tayla just blowing through her spell slots was pretty much it.
I think
Did
Taylor's
anyone
going
out
for
that
spell slot.
take a metal cube to their weapon?
Sherain, I think, has it.
We
With
gave
knockdown?
we gave it to, Sherain.
Nice. Okay, good.
I mean, I'm guessing Sherain affixed it to her weapon during the rest.
Oh yeah, is this that wounding rune you're
Takes
talking
nothing.
about?
No,
Knockdown.
knockdown. The
Yeah.
talisman.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the rune will take like 24 hours.
Okay.
So my rune is on. It's working now.
No,
So,
the talisman
Ooh.
is.
But what about my rune?
That we can't do. That'll take like 24 hours.
which you don't have. Well, you didn't choose to have.
But I've been
Put
working
this
on it.
way.
I've been drawing.
Doesn't work like that. So you move into the position. So
Mhm.
please move into position. Whichever people are going to be either hiding spot. I've lost some. Oh, there we go. I'll put.
The layering is fine.
Yeah, for some reason. Yeah.
He's
I'm
really
above it.
hiding.
Yep.
There we go. That's my layering, not. I was
Oh.
like, where are people? It's like that's where
Yeah.
they are.
Oh, we see our own tokens in front, but everyone else's tokens are underneath.
Well,
So, yeah.
it was my layer. It was a little
Alright,
bit.
yeah.
But either way, so you got two people hiding. You got Ezarek and Tayla hiding behind, essentially under the rubble, one of the giant statues.
Mhm.
Where are Lolo and Sherain going to be hiding?
Yeah.
Because Ezra was saying to hide in that room.
Yeah. We're on the map.
Does it really matter? Like I just don't care.
don't
I'll
care
hide
where-
right.
We're trying to ambush it.
Okay, all right. Well, can I
You know,
hide?
stealth, sneaky, rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Up in here, right?
Yeah.
So,
A group should be up in here.
We're trying to pincer it between the two groups.
Yeah.
Okay, right here then. Right, am I good? Right here, is this good? Are we happy?
That's not gonna work. Ezarek's just go. What are you
Just
doing?
tell me where to put myself. I don't care.
In here.
Yeah.
We're constantly showing you.
Yeah. You can't see around the corner where you're pinging.
Yeah.
You were pinging too far into that. You couldn't see.
Lolo, do you want to move there as well?
Yeah.
And you've got that light ball. Where's the light ball going to be?
I don't think she'd have it out at the moment. Is it? No, it's lit in this chamber, isn't it?
It is lit in the chamber.
Yeah, no, so we don't need it.
There's a dimness coming through cracks in the surface.
If people can see, it's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
The shadows are weird.
Wait, it's
as
only
heck.
dim light?
Yes, it's only dim light.
Then that means Sherain won't be able to see. So I guess...
Rain can see in the dim light.
Oh, just we'll have everything be concealed.
Is it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's how dim light works.
Okay. Well, it's got smoke. It's going to be concealed anyway.
Yeah, I guess.
And as you get into position, everything is cast, everything is ready.
Yep.
And you start seeing that smoke, that familiar, scary smoke, start moving down.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, as it starts moving down the corridor, Lolo, Sherain, can I have a wisdom save, please?
Will. Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I did great again. Woo! I'm getting lucky with these. You can't mess with my mind.
Just straight wisdom.
Yeah,
No, a will save.
Will save. My
Oh
mistake.
God. I was like wisdom.
D&D mind. Will save, yes.
I mean, there is a wisdom.
Yes, but in
Clearly.
D&D it's a wisdom save, but will is also the specific in this one. Would you like to re-roll?
I was exactly. Yeah.
Okay, we start off with one re-roll. Try to roll better than a 4 this time.
Oh no! You just had to say that.
Yeah.
So now, I didn't really mention what this is previously, because it was behind doors. It was behind a closed area, but there is an effect. I'm sure to bring up the sheet. Where are we? There.
I'm gonna start running, aren't I?
Frightful presence. The DC was not 16. It was quite higher than that. So let's see. No, you didn't succeed. Failure. The creature is frightened too. So you are frightened too, which I believe you need to spend 2 actions running away.
Wait, what?
Is that frightened too?
No, frightened doesn't work like that.
What's that?
There's the fleeing condition.
Ah, okay.
Frightened just gives you a penalty to all checks and DCs.
Okay, so all checks and DCs is going to be a -2. Shortly afterwards, can I get the same saving throw from everybody else
Mm-hmm.
as the creatures start moving
All right,
south?
come on. Much better.
I'll also be clutching my little occult talisman that I made to get a +1 circumstance bonus.
It is fear. That's a yes.
So 23.
Okay. Do either one of you want to re-roll because you
No.
both failed?
We both failed.
Both failed.
Well,
Wow. We're even.
I got a 12 on the dice, so odds are I'm just going to get an even worse result.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. So you both also have frightened too.
That's not great.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it?
Yeah, maybe it's terrific.
No, it's actually not great.
Oh.
There's no
Okay.
debate here. It's actually not great.
I was just asking.
I know, but yeah, it's not great. And you can start smelling that bale fire. Both groups can start smelling that bale fire. As the creatures, whatever they are, start moving to the south. Not knowing they're in hiding.
Yeah. Once it gets between both groups will charge out.
So charge out when you think you're going to charge out.
Right.
You here yet, or no? What about there?
It's going to try and walk right over us, so I guess now's a good time as any.
Hey, Ezra, can I get a saving throw? Whoops. Let's do that. Let's try that again. Can I get a saving throw, please?
Another will save?
I believe it's fought, but my game just exited out, so I need to actually go back in.
Okay.
So again, I think because I was hotkeying, like I pressed the hotkey that it reversed out.
Alright.
I'll be back in a moment.
Alright, I'll press fortitude then. Oh, that's pretty good.
21 for fortitude. My map slowly loads in. As everything loads in, it's a big map. It's 1.
Yeah.
2. And map color. Let's go. So as you move, as you're waiting and hiding, the stench of that smoke starts moving past you, and you start being enveloped into it.
Mm-hmm.
You start feeling sickened.
Oof.
Ooh.
Would you like to re-roll?
Well, that's a above average for me, so.
Okay, so that's a no. So did you want to re-roll, yes or no?
No.
Okay. So you're also sickened too.
So I have a -4 on all checks and DCs.
Currently.
Yeah.
So remember, Circle of Protection, which I did cast on Ezarek specifically, gives you a bonus +1 against status effects and saves from creatures of an evil alignment. So if this is being caused by an evil creature, he does get that bonus.
It's still not enough.
Still not enough.
Still not enough. 22 is not enough.
Well,
as it starts moving past. This time it's only
Ezarek. Yeah.
It's in this.
Let's charge in.
Are you attacking?
Yeah.
Okay. I will give, because you've got.
Oh.
That's bad. I was going to say I will give everyone a free action as you're attacking out of stealth, attacking out of hiding.
Right,
I generally just do a free for this. I'm sure there's rules for it. That's just... Whoa, that was a bit of weirdness.
Oh.
My computer's having a bit of conniptions.
Alright. I guess Ezarek will use telekinetic projectile to throw a piece of rubble at it.
At which thing?
The
The rider or the beast?
rider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice explosion.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so your dice explosion goes off. A 22 at the rider is not a hit.
Well, that would have been an 18.
An 18 is still not a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Into turn order.
Oh, sorry. I'll click my initiative.
Yeah, I didn't click on the thing either. You're not gonna
Oh.
like that.
Oh, did I not hit initiative?
Possibly not. I didn't hit it either. That's okay.
Whoop.
You have to, you have to click on your
the
token first.
So fast.
Nah.
That guy.
Initiative.
I will be attempting a disrupt undead on the. Do I get an impression the smoke is coming from the rider or the steed?
From the information you got before, it's from the steed.
Now I'll try and disrupt undead on the steed and just make sure it's undead, I guess. I'll find
The
out.
steed is not undead. You know,
No.
Oh,
also
it's
know
not?
that.
Oh, we already knew that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Is it?
So,
It's
you can take that
infernal
back.
in some way, right? Sulfur.
Or would you like to spend a hero point to redirect that to the actual undead? Because that's a natural 20, which means you get a card if you redirect it.
I'll redirect it for a hero point, sure.
That
I'm just like,
that was
that's
the
damage, sorry,
roll.
no, that's damage.
It's not an attack roll.
oh, okay.
It just hits.
It just automatically hits. Okay.
No, it's
I
a
have-
save.
Is it? Ah,
Oh,
or it's half.
I won't charge you the hero point then.
Okay.
I thought it was a crit. It's like, oh wow.
You see that green 20 and you just go, yeah.
I know. It's all the time. So attack roll, saving throw. It's a fortitude 22. It's doable. It's failable too, apparently. 20. It fails. It takes 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Does it do anything extra because it's undead?
No, I can only target undead creatures with it.
Okay. You just started the account and you've heard it. That's one action. That's your free action for your out of
Surprise
combat.
round thing.
Anyone else doing a free action? We've got the throwing the rubble, which missed. Sherain, is there anything you want to do?
No, I'm not gonna just run up there by myself till somebody else does.
Okay.
I mean, I could. Just, yeah, no. I'm going to just do a. I'm gonna I'm gonna be able to draw and shoot this the striking crossbow, and it just whizzes right by.
That's a whizzing right by.
Zoom.
Is there anything Lolo wants to do as a free action, as the surprise, before we get into initiative itself?
We're going for the rider. Everyone's been focusing on the rider first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw and eat, pray, love at the rider.
Okay, so targeting of the rider from this point on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get into combat, shall
He's
we?
my
Okay.
eat, love, pray.
There we go. We're now in combat. Lola, it is your go at the start of combat at 35 initiative.
So
Great. He's undead,
That seems to be
Rider.
the thought process.
probably. What
Because
did
he's
that
got no
thing-
head.
Right. What did that thing do to the my short bow?
Oh, you get a plus 2d4 positive damage to undead.
On top of your
Okay.
normal damage.
Plus 2d4.
Yep.
Okay.
You do need to hit first.
Right. I I guess this is not the one lore I have. Oh, okay. But I can I get like a little bit of a better what's the word I'm thinking of? Like recall information about a creature that I've
Yeah,
Plus
she gets
2
bonuses to recall knowledge on
the
your target
perception,
creature.
the survival, and
Yeah, she gets +2 on your recall knowledge if you need it. Did you want to recall knowledge on it?
yeah,
Okay.
On which, the rider or the horse?
the
I think it's the rider because the rider is the one you're targeting.
rider, yeah.
Okay. I've got to open that up because I didn't have it opened because crashing. Let's do a recall knowledge on the rider. It hasn't been successful fully. Again, like, even with the pluses that you have, you are not quite sure what it is. It's very hard to even see in the smoke. And you can't tell
Okay.
what it is. It's certainly
But
undead. It is headless soldier, but
It's an undead soldier.
well, he's armored. He's riding a horse, but he's got a
Okay,
big two-handed sword.
I have that weird thing where if I wait, was that a fail?
That was a fact. Well, it wasn't enough to give you enough information.
Okay, then I want to use my dubious knowledge. When I fail but not critically fail a recall knowledge, I learn a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge. And you
Okay.
give them both to me.
Okay. Let's see. A bit of true, a bit of erroneous knowledge.
Time to think of your feet, Karsh. Gotta make it believable.
Here we go. If a headless soldier like this, in combat, if he has time in combat, i.e., a couple of actions, 1, 2, 3, you don't know, and there's someone downed next to him, he can just take their head.
Oh. Well, how much is that true? How much is not?
The other part of knowledge is if you kill it, it's going to come back.
Oof.
It's up to you to know which one's true, or how much of it is true, or how much isn't false.
What do you mean kill it? Since technically it's undead.
It's undead, but you kill a vampire, etc.
We've killed
This is
undead
what I
before.
Okay.
But that's one action. Well, sorry, that's your second action because you've that's your first action because you targeted last time. So you've
Okay.
targeted. You have one action to try to recall knowledge. It's a bit you don't know which is true, which is false.
Right.
You would think you remember something of this thing of undead with headlesses and whatnot.
I feel like you already told us that it can take heads.
Yeah, that's what Tayla learned and relayed last time.
Yeah, in which
It flips
case
the heads, yeah.
that's not really fair to give that as one of the two options in a dubious knowledge, is it?
But how much did I say is true in that?
All Tayla knew was that there have been folk stories about creatures without heads who want the heads of others. What Karsh has said to you was that if you're downed next to it, it can just use actions, you don't know how many, to take the head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I like that. Potentially fake or potentially real information. Okay.
Folk stories have a seed of truth in them.
Well, you have
No.
2 actions left.
No, I thought I had one.
Two actually, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you.
hunted-
You did
Recall
that with the
knowledge.
free action that we got.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did it last round.
Oh my gosh.
And Game Reaper, you're tiny again.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Camera.
the camera. This is where the camera likes to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ah.
so you still got 2 actions. Would you like to do that?
Obviously, I'm gonna hit it with my short bow.
Okay, we're going to try. Can you roll a d20, please? Just a flat d20.
Yep. Oh.
You shoot into the smoke. You hear a clink, but you can't see if you did any effect or not.
Damn concealed.
But 28's pretty good.
28 is pretty good, but at least it's
With a concealed, you need to do a flat DC 5 check.
To hit your target as well.
Yeah.
And you're frightened too, which means your attacks had a -2 on them.
that as well.
Well, at the end of your turn, unless specified
It'll reduce
otherwise,
one.
it reduces by 1.
Does
So-
the fear mist and stuff affect Marcus?
Yeah. I just didn't include him into the rolls, etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I was gonna send him in for recon so I could see what's inside the mist, but I don't-
Inside the mist is mist. Like, it's a case of when you're in there or when you're trying to fire into there, you have that flat. You have to pass 5 on a flat check.
fair enough.
That's the power of smoke and concealment. It's really
I didn't wanna
really
do it.
powerful. So that's still 2 actions. If you're reloading for your third, that will be your third action.
it's a bow, not a crossbow.
Oh, it's a bow. Yes, I keep on getting them mixed up. Yeah.
Oh,
You can reload and
good.
shoot again if you would like.
yes, I would like to. And
Shoot again with your penalty and go for it.
there's somewhere where oh, never mind. I was thinking about okay. Yeah, just a regular second short bow attack.
Can I get the d20 as well?
Of course.
Um,
Oh.
It'll turn as well. Some point. You shoot in there. This time the arrow doesn't even come out. So there's an arrow in there somewhere. Sherain at 35.
Just for curiosity's sake, can you type that again?
What?
Type what again?
Type to roll a d20 again.
See if it goes to 2 again.
Yeah.
It's not stuck on 2. Just random number twice.
Okay, so I spring from the shadows because I can finally use this. You are flat-footed.
Am I?
Yes, you are. To my surprise attack. Because I get to act before you and I rolled stealth for my initiative.
Are you running into its smoke?
Yep, I'm going right in.
Run into the smoke.
5, 15, and I'm right here.
Saving throw, please.
What kind? Will?
Fortitude.
Fortitude? Okay, all right, here we go. Come on now. Please, is that enough?
No.
What happens to me?
Sickens 2.
Oh,
-2 to all your rolls.
okay. All right, well then. I'm going to draw and slice you up with my striking short sword. Ready?
The rider or the horse?
Oh, the rider.
The rider. Everyone seemed to be attacking the rider.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should attack the horse.
You
I-
missed, but you missed the attack. But
Okay.
we need to have the d20 first.
Oh, you're
We need to start
flat-footed.
doing that. Yeah. So you move in, you strike and miss. You still got at least 1 action to go.
Okay. So do you want me to roll the d20 first?
I think rolling the d20 first, it'll just mean we don't have to do the second one.
All right.
If you
You got it.
like, I'm guessing you're trying to strike at it.
Yeah.
This time you've at least got a chance to strike at it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to re-roll that bull.
Oh,
Or, no,
cards.
so sorry. Oh, jeez, I can't. You're
19 is
flat-footed,
nowhere near
remember?
enough.
You're flat-footed. You're flat-footed.
Nowhere near enough. So it being flat-footed is negated by you being
Yeah, right. Sickened.
sickened.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It strikes. It can see perfectly in its own smoke.
I didn't even hit it.
You didn't. No one has yet. Oh, Tayla has. It already has its sword out, and it swings down with a two-handed sword.
Uh-oh. Well,
A 23 is a miss.
it is. Well,
I
it is.
believe it's a no.
Yeah, you're second.
No, a 23 is a hit normally. Wow. For
Yeah.
those watching, you saw what I rolled to get a 20 to get that roll.
All right. Well, let's see. So if I do nimble dodge, I still get hit anyway. Because that, what is that? Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
If you nimble dodge, it brings it up to,
Yeah, I get +2 to my AC.
which then brings it up to 23.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Misses. Then it misses. That's one action though. It's got two more.
Yeah, I'm doomed.
Yeah.
And 19 is a miss.
Oh, I got lucky! Holy cow!
Can I
Keep
get more than
jinxing
the
yourself.
One.
3? And a 21! Just so you
Get
know,
out of here!
the first roll was a 2, the second one was a 3.
Oh, that's so terrible. Holy cow!
And I was still almost
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
right.
Because I'm both frightened 2 and second 2, my AC is a 20.
This guy's gonna crit us.
Yeah.
Like,
Tayla.
Oh wait, is my AC
all over the place.
forward?
We're screwed. How? Anyway, whatever.
Tayla,
those strikes also coming close to your head.
Yeah, I might have been too confident about my ability to take on this monster, this nightmare.
Tayla's going.
And I didn't even know.
If I had Mage Hand, I would have defeated it already.
I'll try and disrupt undead again on the rider.
I'm doing initiative for the rider for the next round. Because, well, I didn't do it for the first round.
Oh, you mean the horse?
Yeah, so for the horse, yes. Under Ezarek, there we go. So disrupt undead on the rider. It is just a straight saving throw. Fortitude.
Save.
Let's go.
Maybe we should.
Available. This time it did not fail though. So it takes half that damage. It's a basic. Half of 8, 9. Yeah. I round up, by the way. There you go. So it's 2 actions. Anything else you want to do?
Can I use the third action to try and hide
Concealment.
the rubble?
Conceal.
I'm the only one who's done there. I'm the only one who's heard it, so I'll just kind of recede back up into the rubble.
All right.
So you have concealment 1.
Yeah.
In the rubble, essentially. That's apparently a thing. We found out last week. Ezra, it's your go. You're not
Okay.
doing well.
Yeah, well, I can't do much about it because I, won't have much luck getting rid of second with both the fear and being second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just going to use my breath attack. So that'll be with this DC 19.
I love the
Reflex.
attack.
Yeah.
So for those that haven't been watching, before the show, we've realised that Ezarek has had a feat right from the very start, which we've never used, so we've swapped it up to the breath attack, which we've already used twice in a session. 3 times actually. You're doing 11 points of damage in a breath attack. There's no save or anything.
It's a reflex save.
Reflex verse. We'll need a number for that.
It's DC 19. Since second and frightened reduces the DC. So
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Both pass, so it's half damage.
Yep.
That'd be 6 points of damage then.
Let's see how. Okay, I can do it again in 3 rounds. And I should be less frightened.
Yeah, you can move your frightened thing down. You should be able to modify that.
Yeah, I've already lowered mine by 1.
And I'll do
Let's
Lolo's
see.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
And
yeah.
Sherain can reduce her frightened by 1 as well.
I am not frightened. I'm only sickened.
Oh,
No, it's Lolo's one. There we go. As the nightmares go, I'll do his
Only sickened.
next round. He wasn't in
What
initiative.
the hell
They didn't know
is-
about.
Oh.
So Lola, it is your go at the start of the round again. Sherain's in the mist somewhere. You can barely see Sherain in there. You can barely see the rider, you can barely see the horse. There's so much smoke.
Wondering if one or both of these effects are actually coming from the horse. Like, the smell of sulfur, I attribute to the horse. I feel like the what is it? The fear emanating from them could come from either, but like the smokiness definitely coming from the horse. Is it better to switch to trying to get the horse?
You don't know which is like. You can assume that the sulfur smell is coming from the horse.
Yeah, no. Oh, whatever. We're already doing the headless guy.
The focus does seem to be a bit higher.
The other thing besides God stuff that undead are bad against is fire, right?
That
They're
you
pretty
have no idea.
okay. Well, I'm guessing based on books that I've found in the sewers.
for some science.
And I'm going to take a couple of my fire arrows that I had
You did
already made
Yep.
because I was going to shoot them at the roper, burn him to death.
So you take out your fire arrows. You'll
And-
need one action to light and one action to shoot.
All right, I'll light them both and stick one in the ground and shoot.
And fire one, then fire the next. So roll d20 to see if you even get close to it in the fog.
I don't even get to hit my. Okay.
Well, I think rolling d20 first is
It's a concealed.
it's concealed, so yes, you can get
Nice.
close to it. At least you're in the right area, so now you get to shoot.
Oh,
You're shooting
I'm
anyway.
so happy.
The first 2 rolls of like 2
So
rolls.
I do that. Plus, I get a blessed bonus to that.
Plus 2d4 positive damage.
Yeah, do the damage because you just did 10 points of damage to it.
Plus 8. Oh, is that the best?
Yeah.
Yeah, you maxed that out too.
And since it hit it, does it get any extra damage from fire?
Let's see, is it immune to fire?
Immune to fire.
Oh, I've got to
It's
see
immu-
that. Because the horse also gives its rider quite a few immunities, which is weird.
doesn't. They don't have a tight
It does.
relationship like that.
It really does. I'm sorry. It does damage. So D6, I think, is fire.
Just
Do an
one
extra
d6.
D6. Yeah. So 10. So you've already done 18 points of damage. 23 points of damage.
Not immune to fire.
Oh, that's
Not immune to fire. Reading notes.
That's
not
a.
immune to-
Oh my god! I have a fireball necklace. I just remembered.
I'm glad that you did that experiment with the fire arrows first. Now,
Yeah, I had a.
The
feeling.
problem is with this smoke, we can't see how healthy it is.
Can't.
Yeah. Stop whinnying, you damn nightmare.
So that's 2 actions. You've got another one to go.
I know.
You still have that other fire arrow you lit.
I know I do. What was the first thing I did?
You lit them,
I lit them.
which then and then you've got 2. You fired 1, which is the second action. You got 1 more action to go.
I want to. Okay. Hold on. I haven't transferred them to my actions yet from my feats page, my character sheet. But that horse isn't an animal, is it?
Nope.
No. I think Ezarek knows, would have said that nightmares are a type of fiend.
I figured it was infernal in some way, like sulfur and all that. I've watched Supernatural. Okay, I don't have any good. Oh, wait. But I have.
You've still got another arrow, and that's probably the best.
I guess I will. Yes. I'll do that.
So the D20.
D20 first. You gotta do.
It's just a
That
case
is-
of you don't even, if you roll low on the D20, you don't even need to do the roll. Okay. Yep. You can now do the other one. You're going to at least get in its area.
I don't get through the fog.
All right. 9 is enough to be able to get through the fog.
Yeah, it's DC 5.
Oh, I can get through the fog.
In this one, yep.
Okay.
Your first 2 rolls of 2 just were not enough.
Oh, 2 wasn't enough?
2 wasn't enough, but 9 is.
You
14 is
fascist.
nowhere near. You don't hit it. You the flame arrow goes past and comes up the other side near Tayla.
Can I re-roll that?
If you would like,
I would
you can
like.
spend a hero point.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, you can donate to the channel, and every $1 or per 100 bits, all redemption of experience in the channel points gives our players hero points to reroll attacks, saves, or skill checks. And subscriptions also gives everybody 1. A gift subscription gives everybody 2. Let's see that reroll.
Here it comes.
And get that dice explosion.
Oh,
This time you hit, but not well enough.
what?
It hits the armor, but not well enough. Does not pierce. Does not damage. And you're frozen in that outrage. Just the fact that the screen froze in the outrage. Sherain, it is your go. 33 initiative.
That's the face of a broken woman.
Nobody's ganging up with this guy on me, so I'm just gonna. I'm going to.
You think you're the only one in there?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to hit him with my short sword, and then I'm gonna get the F out of there. Well, okay, wait. First, I'm sickened, right? So I'm gonna take one turn. I'm gonna take one action to try to reduce my sickened condition.
The vomit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so-
Which means you need to do a fortitude save against the same DC.
That's enough.
it's got to do it, right? All right,
Yep,
so now
you
I'm
vomit
sickened.
it out.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Number one.
gonna slice him up. I know that I'm gonna pay for this because he's gonna get. Okay, here we go. Anyway, short sword attack. 21.
Wait, no, you weren't sickened. You were.
I was sickened.
You were?
Yeah, sickened.
Okay.
Too. Now I'm sickened.
Yeah, you just weren't frightened.
Oh, you weren't frightened.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now I've got it. Yeah. You miss.
All right, so now I'm going to get out of there and maybe get hit on my way out. So I'm gonna go 5. 15. And I'll stay right here.
32 to hit.
Oh, I knew it! Okay, well, looks like I'll do a nimble
Is that a
dodge
hit or a critical?
crit. No, it's not
That's
a
a critical?
No, if I do a nimble dodge, it's not a crit.
Okay, because if it was a critical, that would have been 56
Yeah,
points
no,
of damage.
not quite. Almost. Very close.
That's if it was a critical. But it does 20 points of damage as you try to move back, and you feel the blade coming, like slicing up your back.
Whoa.
Ow.
I knew that was coming.
On. Did you say 32? Good thing you got rid of that, reduced your second.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you've attacked, you've vomited, and you've ran.
Alright.
It may not be in that order, but you're out of there. That's all 3.
I'm done.
You're done.
Alright.
This
It's its go though.
fighter sucks.
Which direction do I want to go? 2 or 1? Let's pick on the 1, I think. It charges.
Where?
There.
Towards Ezarek.
Okay.
Charges towards Ezarek.
Oh, and isn't the nightmare on a different initiative order?
It is.
I'm using the nightmare like its attacks on that order if there's someone there, but it's got control of its mount.
Okay.
Oh, so it's just a real bitey horse.
So the rider uses its actions to move instead of the nightmare.
That's all. Unless there's a rule for mounting that I need to know specifically, I'm just moving from that.
Right.
Like I didn't even have the nightmare on the first round because of Like it's not. I'm not using it as active as I could be.
Okay. Alright.
If that makes sense. So it charges forward. And it attacks on Ezarek this time.
I wonder what happens if we could cut off one of the heads of the various humanoids that we've left corpses of in this area, and just throw it to him and be like, "Hey, here you go, buddy."
35. Is that a critical?
That is a crit.
42 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm sure Paizo considers this like an average fight.
No, this is not an average
Slightly
fight.
easy. What is it?
No. Let's see. What is it? This is less than the Roper.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, combined, they're more than the Roper, but this is one individual is less than the Roper. On the second, 34.
34 to hit
34.
Ezarek.
That is another crit.
That's 38 points of damage.
Okay, I am down.
Ooh, jeez, we lasted 2 seconds. Time to get out of here.
Tayla, you can see. You feel that like that sense of dread of a fallen friend.
Ew.
You see in the smoke Ezarek's body go limp and there's a
Yeah.
lump on the ground.
Wait, was any of that fire damage?
Nope,
Ah,
I haven't even started with that.
But yeah,
wait a minute. What does your ward against evil do?
The circle
Yeah.
protection.
Undead will save. So summoned creature
You get a
will
bonus
save.
to your AC.
If you get bonus to your AC, that second one is not a critical.
Well, I was sickened and frightened, so my AC is 21.
It's still a critical.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Helps, but not by enough. Was there a will save about getting close to it?
Sorry?
Yeah. Summoned creatures of the chosen alignment can't willingly enter the area without succeeding at a will save, and that's a 10-foot emanation from
That's what I
Ezarek.
thought I needed to do. That's right. I forgot who actually had it, so we'll do the will save. I believe a 30 is a pass, though.
Yeah, I think my
Yep.
DC is
Sorry.
just 22, I think.
Yep.
Oh, 24.
So it did happen. There's no breakages there.
Yeah.
Taylor, you know that Ezarek went down,
Yeah,
and you heard that Lolo said that it'll take its head.
None of our preparations did anything.
No, they did. You just didn't realize the auras, the two stacking auras that they both have.
So they are separate auras.
Yes.
No.
There are separate auras. One's from the horse, one's from it.
Tayla is going to do a 3-action heal at 4th level.
Is that the area effect?
Area of effect, so it'll target undead, and it'll pop Ezarek up as well.
Yep.
Alright.
Level 4. I don't have a macro for that one. Okay.
Gonna be a lot of dice. I know that one. Is it a saving throw for him, or is it just
It's a save.
okay? I'm assuming fort, so I'll roll that in advance. Are you doing the macro? I don't think that's gonna be enough.
I'll just hit the level 3 2-action twice, I think, and that should equal the 4th level. Because it's, yeah. I can't do math right now. I'm panicking about Ezarek.
Math.
Yeah. Shouldn't the ones that you get from your class feature just be 4th level anyway?
Yeah, but I still specify just because I specify. Level 3. That was the 2-action heal. No, I'm wrong. Ah! Sorry! This
You
is
need-
like,
you
I
need to
wasn't
cuddle-
prepped to do
You need
this!
someone to cuddle. So, okay.
I do!
Quick,
So
Rocky,
it's-
come in.
Oh, God. So, a 3-action,
That's 40-10.
40-10. Okay. Just do the thing.
Alright.
40,
10
10,
plus
26
24?
plus.
No,
Just 26.
26.
Doesn't give you the plus on the end?
It doesn't do the plus, only the 2-action one does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's just a 26.
So you also caused 26 points of damage to it.
Cool, and that was 3 actions. That's it.
That's it, you're tapped.
I
Alright.
puffed.
You're still concealed one, so you're still covered one. You didn't come out of it, I think. So, Ezarek, it is your go.
Okay. Well,
You're
I
down
think-
by it. Oh wait, no, it's not your go. You're down
yeah.
to there, 32. The horse isn't having a go. I'm just used it for move.
Okay.
You're right. I just used it for his move. That's it. So Lolo, it's your go.
Okay.
You
I've
saw-
got a bunch of ideas.
While you're thinking about the ideas, you saw a flash of like almost like lightning inside, and like a holy lights going throughout the smoke area. You can see it was from Tayla. It seemed to cause a great pain, but you still can't see in there very much.
Ooh. So it's injured. Nice. All right. I was thinking of making more fire arrows. Oh, right. Actually, I still have 3 remaining fire arrows that I could just light all of them up.
I'll allow you to light 2 around.
Yeah.
2 maximum.
Okay.
Being a 5 form, I know how much it takes to actually light something. Longer than what people think.
I also have empty bottles and flammable grease that I could throw as fire bombs. I also have some dire alligator musk that I could throw on them and hope there's an alligator nearby. Maybe I could mix that into the fire. Okay, yeah.
We're gonna light and shoot.
I was okay.
You do need to move though.
Here's the real thing I was thinking about. I have a lot of rope. What if I made a lasso and swung it into the mist, like, and tried to grab the rider and pull him off the horse? Then we could deal with one at a... Huh?
Really sharp sword or very, very strong rider. That's the 2 counter argument on that. And
well, I would have
Sherain
Sherain help me pull.
You're
so
also burning horse.
Burning horse?
The nightmare is essentially a horse on fire.
I wouldn't be lassoing the horse. I'd be lassoing the headless man.
But I mean, these are counter arguments of using a rope.
You're on your
Okay.
own.
Lasso.
This. I'm gonna shoot from a distance.
You're like, no, I'm not doing.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
doing it
what,
close to
like
me anymore.
insane? I got just nailed from this guy.
All right,
Sorry,
fair enough. I'll keep some. I'll do some long distance shit. So I will light 2 more of my fire arrows.
You will need to move around the corner. You need to spend at least 10 foot of movement to see it.
Okay, just a little.
No, you. Where'd that come from, Taylor?
Oh, sorry, did I click on my micro by
Yeah.
mistake? I was trying to move them on the bar.
So you light. You spend 1 action to light. You moved with another action. You've got 1 action left to shoot.
Oh, moving. Dang it.
Yeah, moving's an action.
All right. Well, I've got 2 fire arrows, and I'll shoot. Dang, you really shoot down all my fun ideas
Yes.
for nonsense that doesn't make any sense. And I
I was
resent
thinking
you for
counter
that.
argument with like as a lasso.
Oh, let me do
It's not going to
mine.
be hard for him to cut that way. With
Let me
a
do
really
mine,
big
fine.
strong sword like
Or
that.
run around to the back of him and put a kick me sign on there and
Oh,
humiliate him.
on.
Would you like to re-roll that?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, you got 2 more. You got 2 more hero points left.
Ugh.
Re-roll that to hit. In the
Not
small
even
piece.
to hit, but just
It's
to
not even to
be
hit.
able to try to hit,
Yeah.
like for a hero point. God, Okay.
There we go.
I could tell from the box that it was 2 digits, so I was happy.
Now roll a 1.
Now I can shoot it.
Yeah. You
Yeah?
hit.
Okay.
Roll
So
2d4 plus a d6.
yeah. Okay, well, 7 and
No, 2D. Is it 2D4 for the?
Yeah, 2d4
Yeah.
and 1d6.
Yeah.
oh, 1d6. Oh, I'm glad it didn't go through then.
Okay, so 7. I'll take the 7 because that was rolled properly.
Yeah.
Now it's the 1d6. Plus 4.
That's a 4.
So
Pretty
that's
good.
14, 18 points of damage total.
Not too shabby.
Shockingly impressive from a bow. Not as good as the last one, but still shockingly impressive from a bow. I believe that's everything. Sherain,
Okay.
would you like to charge back into combat?
No, not this time, my friend. Instead, I'm going to try to reduce my second condition first. 25.
Yep, that's enough. That's just
Second
enough.
0. Okay, so now my next thing I'm going to do is move. 5, 10,
Also, I think Lolo's not frightened anymore.
and then let's see how far this 5 can.
I'm listening to Katy Perry's Brave. I'll never be frightened again.
Draw on fire. Ready? Ready? It's so hard for me to understand. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes!
Dice explosion.
Oh, no, I didn't do all
God,
the
wow.
Yeah.
Poor actual damage, but an actual. Oh wait, no, wait.
And roll a
please.
d20.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. Woo!
It does hit then for 5 points of damage.
That's all I do. I'm done.
Did you have the holiness blessing of your weapons?
No.
No, it was on her
What? Short sword.
And the short sword only. So you've moved, you've done one attack though, you've got more. What would you like to do?
No, I used one action to reduce my second condition.
You did too.
Right.
I'm
Ezra,
so
you're
glad that I switched to
Well,
her.
I'm screwed because if I stand up from prone, they'll trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yes, it will.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Standing up itself will actually trigger it.
Yep.
Gosh.
Can you crawl prone?
That triggers that attack of opportunity.
Hmm.
The only
And
thing
you-
the only movement I can do that doesn't is a step, but I need to not be
Yeah.
prone to do that.
The step.
Can you do a 5-step roll?
No. A regular crawl is 5
Yeah.
steps, so
Oh.
so I am just
Which of the bad ideas are you going to do?
Diplomacy.
Do
Well-
you get any like small dragony
The-
like creature
Has your acid
benefit?
breath returned?
no.
that's 3
That's
turns.
three rounds. So
You would have been close though.
the
what?
best I can do is
Put off your turn and maybe someone can.
It's going after him anyway.
it's going to go straight after me.
Right.
And it
So
It'll go after you twice if you get up.
okay, the best
Will
I can
it
do
hurt?
is try and reduce my second condition.
Mhm.
But since I am second and also pride in 1, that will reduce my actual save. So that's a 23.
If it was a 26, it would have passed. If it's 23, it does not.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he had a 26.
He's got 3 minuses on that from being sickened and from being.
And a +1.
Yeah.
But if the 26 was already what it would take, then yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The
I'm going to
negative
cast Shield.
That's a
Good.
reaction, isn't it? Oh, no, it's an action. Sorry. I'm
An
thinking
action.
it's different.
Yep.
Which is a
And-
little AC.
Well, because being prone is a -4 to my AC, I'm better off standing and risking the attack of opportunity. So that is
So
my
you
last
shield yourself
action.
first,
Yeah.
and then you stand up. So you
Or like
for
stand
your
up
last
as
action.
you're healing. Like,
Am I correct there? You're standing up as your last action?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do the attack of opportunity. You're correct. It is an attack of opportunity coming in.
Yeah.
As he swings down with his two-handed sword. Two things. You're very lucky it wasn't one dice higher. At the same time, it's still a critical with an attack of 39.
Yep.
39.
39. 50 points of damage.
I'm
Oh my
down
God.
again.
My God.
Well, at least I'm no longer frightened. So it's the end of my turn.
You're no longer frightened. He dismounts.
Oh God.
That's one action. How many actions does he take?
Can he still do like a little? Oh wait, he's not a summoned creature.
So, Reap. Frenfirth removes the head of a dead creature within reach. Each creature within the area of Frenfirth's frightful presence must take a new save. So yeah, he removes your head. In two
Oh my
actions.
God.
Everybody
Wait,
saving throw.
Wait, he only does it
he
from
attacked.
wild
Oh
creatures?
yeah, that's right. He used his reaction to attack.
Yep.
So, what save?
Or everybody else, he removes your head.
Okay.
Everybody feels this unholiness just emanate from him. So fortitude save, please. Sorry, no, will save, please, from this one.
What?
Did he get? He got off his horse.
He gets
Yeah.
off his horse
One action to get
Removes the
off,
head
2 actions,
of Ezarek.
we think.
One
Oh.
of those things was true. He removes the head of people that are down. So Sherain, you are frightened
I want
once
to
again.
reroll. I want
Frightened
to
two.
reroll. Reroll.
It looks like you've re-rolled there. It's got 2 there.
No, that doesn't count. That's the only thing I
Doesn't count.
can do.
You can re-roll. That's a pass. So 25 is a pass. Ezarek is
20?
dead at the moment without a head.
Not 20.
What?
How are we gonna put his head back on? I don't know how to do that.
Blue.
So we finish here.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. It's about that time.
Yeah. So we'll end the session here.
That's
We'll
great.
stop the.
Oh my God! For once, the cliffhanger isn't Shireen's about to die.
What?
No, it's just
Actually,
no.
Ezarek died.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ezra
no.
had his head cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like but the last 2 sessions was Sherain in a bad situation.
And yeah, that was everybody making a save to not be frightened because Ezra's head had been
Yeah,
cut
like
off,
it
I'm
was-
guessing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
were we supposed to just
When he
do
does it, it wouldn't
Yeah.
use that saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me.
The emanation of dread that your friend has died and it's doing something with it or drawing power maybe. And then we'll end it there. We'll cover the map. We'll come back next week. I will be able to speak with Game Reaper over the week and see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And how things might be.
I don't
And-
think Aristotle's taught me how to reattach heads.
His head hasn't been cut off yet, has it?
It
It
has.
happened.
Oh!
That's what I'm saying. It just happened.
I thought he was just about to try it.
Nope.
Oh my
No,
God!
no.
That's part of its abilities. That's what it like. One of the things that I said was true. He has that ability of removing someone's head if they're downed next to him.
If we get you into that magic space with all the mummies, like
It preserves the body.
we could put your head and body in there until we can get someone to come and like sew you together with magic.
There's
If we-
still an
if
issue
we
that
can-
there's a big monster right in front of you.
Right, if we
Yeah.
could kill the monster and
If we
drag
can kill the monster.
I'll carry your head. Someone stronger will drag the body.
Marcus.
We'll put you in. We'll put you in there. We'll come back and fix you.
So yeah, that's a scary, scary moment.
All right.
In theory, this is a level 9 creature.
Mhm.
The Roper was level 10. The Roper was harder. But the Roper didn't have a nightmare.
The thing is, yeah, we're facing 2 creatures.
It's 2 creatures. The nightmare has the smoke, has the smoke, which is the concealment, which has that sickness. He has a frightful presence.
Yeah, ineffectiveness, being frightened to and sickened to reduces our level by 4. Might as well.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. As a combination, it's really bad. Targeting the rider, I will say that he's almost dead again. Being undead, he's almost dead again.
All right.
Like he's really close.
All right, well, we're gonna fucking
So yeah.
demolish him.
But we end at that note with the character death. We'll see what happens next week. I'll speak to Game Reaper, and we'll see how we go.
All right.
Lolo, would you like to do your outro? And
Lolo, the Yosoki. I think my
Snoozy.
whiskers have wiped off at this point.
Yes.
But I assure you, I am rat folk. And wow, this is a lot to process. Snoozy games on YouTube and either like Snoozy Games or Snoozy James on Twitch or Super Punch Dance on Twitch, and definitely planning to do some Twitch stuff, and not like the way Caitlin or Caitlin plans to do stuff. I'm like, I want to actually start doing stuff. But anyway, that's me.
Hitokiri Chibi.
Guys, I'm Chibi. I was playing Tayla, our catfolk cleric, who doesn't agree with this current turn of events because she's not sure Aristil can fix heads that have been taken from bodies. But, we'll see what happens next week. And you can find me on Twitch at Hitokiri Chibi, where I stream 3 times a week doing tabletop RPG character art.
Sherain.
Okay, hey, it's me. I'm Polly. I played Sherain Alban today, the rogue / cop. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/polypeople if you like a slightly underdressed girl telling you what to think. I'm your stream later.
Game Reaper.
Hey, I'm Game Reaper Oz from Gathering of Nerds. Check us out. And I have been formerly playing Ezarek, the investigator and wizard.
And my name is Karsh the Goblin. This is Goblin KTV. Thank you for everyone for coming in, for your support. I believe this is our 2nd ever character death on the channel over the last 3 years. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but it's only 2. So I'm sorry, this is not a monster which will pull punches, and that's part of its skill.
Wait, you had a TPK before, which I was one of the party members.
Which TPK was that?
In the Goblins campaign.
Oh yeah. Oh, true.
How'd you get out of that?
We
didn't get out of that.
They died. It was TPK.
Okay. There you go.
Yes, that was again. Adventure paths in Pathfinder. In Paizo games. They essentially delivered book by book, and as each book ramps up to the end, to its conclusion, the dangers increase quite dramatically. At the start of each book, everything's jovial, everything's nice, fun, and then, as I said, it ramps up. This is the the ending, not the ending, but close to the 2nd book. So there is that ramp up. This creature is several levels above, which can be dealt with in Pathfinder games, but they are going to be a challenge. I thought it was going to be more of a challenge at the start of the fight. I will admit that. Your planning was actually really good, flanking was really good until it started hitting, and then it's like, oh crap, this thing does damage.
Yeah.
Or this thing almost never misses when Polly, I essentially hit your armor class with a roll of a 2.
Yeah,
But your
right.
armor class was just that little bit higher. That was a roll of a 2. Then the next one was a 3 and I just missed. And then the third one was erased. But still, I didn't realize that. It was wow. You, like I said, you're so close to defeating it too.
Yeah, right.
But again, danger is always present in role-playing games. If there was no danger, like no actual threat of danger or like conflicts, etc., the emotions aren't as intense.
Yeah.
Sometimes that goes and characters lose. So again, we'll chat and we'll work through things, and yeah.
All right.
So thank you everyone for your support. We'll be back tomorrow with Call of Cthulhu. Snoozy will be with us for that, hopefully. I don't even know what we're doing in that one.
Are we going to have a little
mostly mastering-
debriefing Zoom sesh right now?
After,
or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Off screen, we will do the debriefing, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll do that. So thank you everyone for coming in. We'll also be
Oh my
rating,
god.
Magic ED. They're playing Extinction Curse. They're doing their first
Oh.
Extinction Curse episode right now. We ran that ourselves. It's really fun. Check them out. We'll be doing our own debrief though. So say hello to them. Be nice. Extinction Curse is really fun. Probably an
hearts
uplifting
matter.
compared to what you've just happened then.
Yeah.
Our hearts are sad and full of decapitation.
Yep. So bye everybody.
All
We'll
right.
see you
Bye.
tomorrow.